All right, I'm ready when you guys are. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, based.
Hey everyone, I'm Astrious, and people sitting on the couch away from me are...
I am Dan, aka Jovial Cereal.
Hi, I'm Marco, I'm sleepy.
And we got one person at the end of the couch. Tired people, it's okay, that's what happens. So we're, this game is Disaster Day of Crisis. If you're American, you probably never heard of this game, and that's okay because it was never released in America. It was released in Japan, EU, and AU, and that's it. Wii game, think of every like B-grade like natural disaster film you've ever seen, and then think of Die Hard, and then put those two together, and that's what this game is. We're playing as Ray, who is a former US Marine, and he's currently part of the International Rescue Squad, I think it is. And this is 1 year before the events of the main game. So we're on a mountain doing a standard rescue mission. Our friend Steve is somewhere, but we don't know where. I'm about to get set on fire, but it's fine, don't worry about it. The game has like three game styles to it. There's shooting, rescue, and then there's like survive, I guess is the correct term for it. There's also a lot of motion components. The survive stuff is all to do with some sort of natural disaster, and there's a lot. Oh, I didn't get set on fire. So, getting set on fire, you have to stop and turn around and like not put yourself out, or you just like lose all your health and die horribly, and it's terrible. Walking up and breaking stuff is as simple as waggling. I'm gonna eat this burger because it looks absolutely absurd.
Ooh, it's burger time.
Burger time.
Burger time.
So I had to break those boxes, or else the game's like, he turns around and goes, no, I need to gather what's here for some reason. And other than that, this is just like the tutorial level where they're like trying to teach you how to play the game. So right now I'm inhaling ash and dust and stuff, and that's not fun.
Nice.
So I'm gonna clear my, nope. I'm gonna clear my lungs. Hey, don't eat my input. So, nah, I'm missing it. So, there we go. So when I slap my face like that, he full clears his lungs in one hit, where as you saw, if I have to do it without doing that, it takes many tries, because it basically does 50% each time. And so when you get down to lower percentages, it's like 2%. So this is a survive section, or disaster action as it's called. So I have to run like this. And that's our friend Steve. Don't worry, he'll be dead soon. So that looks boring, but later down the track, we'll have the ability to increase our speed to a certain maximum, and I have to actually pump my arms to go fast. Whereas like, I could just sort of like paddle gently. So Steve is about to pass away. The volcano you're on erupts. Steve dies. He gives you his compass and he tells you to give it to his sister. And instead you get really depressed and you don't give it to her, and a year passes. And then we get to the current events of the game. For some reason, he blames himself for Steve's death. Steve obviously died of a completely different situation, like nothing he could do. To get to why we're suddenly in a combat zone, Ray gets questions about a group known as Surge, who was an ex-military group that have now gone terrorist level, and they have supposedly gathered nukes, and they're threatening to blow up the White House if demands aren't met in 24 hours. And you, for some reason, are hired on the case to sort it out. So we can't get shot at this point because we're not actually in a shooting scene. Oh, sorry, dude. So we're not. That's why I'm not threatened or anything. This is a like rescue phase, and you'll see why it's called the rescue phase, because this man just got hurt, and or issue they're having, and the person's health bar is the person in the top left. Doing so gets you survivor points, is it? SP? And it can increase your maximum life. Yeah, SP, so survivor points, and maximum life for some of them, not all of them. The problem is that, as you saw, that was actually probably the fastest rescue you can do in the game. All of them are really lengthy and yuck, so we don't save anyone, we don't have to save. That said, there's a donation incentive or bid war to save or kill the only animal that we can choose not to save. There's a dog in a forest trapped under a tree. And if we choose not to save the dog, I pass the dog 3 times. So you get to really learn the mistakes of your action. And I think the dog actually gives me bonus life. So now we're at a shooting section of the game. If you play Time Crisis, that's the sort of deal that you're going with. The game uses a pretty simple mechanic component to it, but I have to let the game teach me how to like do stuff. So watch my bullet count. Ooh, reload. Now kill everyone. Oh, that's right, I don't have a good gun. So the zooming mechanic is me pressing Z. It uses a focus meter and it doubles the damage, but that also means my damage. So if I take damage while zoomed in, it's double and it hurts. So I just have to hide and wait until the game says, yeah, that's good hiding. There it goes. Oh, wait. And it gets unangry. And obviously, headshots hurt a lot. So there's a combo mechanic in the game where if I don't miss and I get a kill, I have to like do this with my wrist. I build up more battle points or BP, and BP is used to buy upgrades for my weapons. And that's important until I have a maxed out handgun heavy, which you'll see later on. And then after that, it's completely useless. But the earlier I have a maxed out handgun heavy, the better. So I want to do really well combos at the start of the game and then not give a damn after that. Also, this guy, he's the first optional person and he's completely dead. See you, mate. So like you would have to go down, and when you get to his level, he falls even further. So you have to go down even more, and then you have to like reach out and save him. And just blah, forget it. SP is used to improve Ray's like overall skills. He has 5 stats. They're all useless except for capacity and firearms. Firearms being the most important, but also the most expensive. Lucky us. Now we're going to come up to our first, I guess you could say boss. There's a number of bosses in the game. This guy, it's worth noting that from this point onward, the rest of the game takes place in 24 hours. So he goes through all of this in the span of a day.
A day of crisis.
Do not hesitate! Fire!
Get out of here, punk.
What's going on?
Apparently that guy's invincible.
Moment is finally arrived.
So that guy over there is free because he's too busy getting shook. Step out. There you go.
Ooh, nice.
So when that purple thing comes up, that's a weak spot, and you can magnify the damage by hitting them in their weak spot, like their head. So it's like some ridiculous multiplier of damage. So those are good. We want those. That's Lisa. So she happens to be involved in all of this. She gets kidnapped, and then that gives Ray like more incentive to do this because he's like, I can give her the compass that I've been holding on for a year, and like suddenly it's okay. So their first natural disaster of this game is an earthquake. I need to trigger a collapse and then leave, because then it tips over these cases. Barrel? No, bad barrel. No! Okay. So regardless of which one I like extinguish, I'm going to be set on fire, but the left one gives me an item, the other one gives me food that I have to eat, and that's slow. So those are like explosive barrels, your standard sort of like...
Shit. Better be quick or I'll be in trouble.
I flinched, it's all right. Those explosive barrels give you like special kills. They're worth like 5 times the amount of points, which is always good. Get when you're ready, buddy. Mate. So there's like boxes and stuff all around the place. I can shoot them for like health, points, ammo, but that's a risk of my combo because I don't gain any for doing it. But I do lose combo if I miss. So we're just gonna wait. Later, bro. All right, thank you. Jump.
Better get out of here fast.
I have to be careful about falling distances as well, because if I fall, oh wow, that was weird. If I fall too great a distance, Ray does this weird sort of landing animation, which takes a long time for him to like get up off of his tuchus. That should have killed me. Nah, it's fine. Again, I can't be killed by anything like that unless it's a disaster action scene, like this. Run! Hoof it! Oh, come on, pop those arms, buddy. He like builds up speed and he slowly goes.
Bruh, look at this dude.
Look at this dude. Oh, I fell. You keep seeing the little checkpoint flags come up. This game is very heavy with its checkpoints. So if I stuff up, I shouldn't be set back too far. But it's still not good to, like, no.
Don't let him go!
You really gotta respect Ray for maintaining those frosted tips in a war zone.
It's important, man. Look at that shit.
Guy Fieri weeps at
I'm
this beauty.
sorry, but this game has that said multiple times. So if it was not okay, that's Softy's problem, not mine. Bruh. Bruh
You
moment.
trying to bankrupt him?
Yeah, I don't have that kind of money. I need to save it for alcohol, the BSS. Shout out to my boy Raku. Some of the guys will try to come up and like smack you with their weapon, which also makes their head really big and nice and killable. So you can kill people while you're transitioning, but for this particular instance, I don't want to do that because I want to do... Oop. Get out of the way, bro. And then we wait, and the roof kills him. There he goes. I'm pretty sure they all die from this. So that gives me a whole bunch of nice points down here, and this also ends the level. Yeah, bro. So you get a whole bunch of titles and stuff like that for like various things. For example, saving everyone, saving no one, getting hurt, not getting hurt, so on and so forth. Doing all of them, getting like, there's like 80 tiles, getting all of them gets you this mechanical ray suit, so you get like outfits, and each of them do something for you. Mechanical ray makes you invincible, except for like, I think 2 things in the entire game. And the only other speedrun I've seen of this game does New Game Plus, where they have that suit on. So there's no threat, there's no risk, and they just use this rocket launcher that it destroys everything. It's very, very boring. Very not epic.
A little bit crimp,
Crimp
I
even?
might say.
So I have to now hold the remote sideways and drive. These are probably the worst parts of the game in terms of just bullshit. Also, the remote is going to do the gun sounds as you've heard, but also any radio instance. So, delicious. You'll hear a lot of like, my immersion.
An emergency announcement. A large-scale earthquake has just hit the area. The epicenter is near the city of Blue Ridge, and it looks like there is a great number of casualties.
Big rib. Can I get an F in the chat for my casualties?
At this moment, however, be advised that area residents of City Hall and take rest.
Legend?
Legendary?
Based, perhaps.
So I can actually make that so that way it goes through the game, but I assure you it's so much worse. You think that's garbled? It's like, it's actually worse and really loud for some reason when it comes out of the game. It also like, it has a feature to it that's more important later on. Feel free to like check out the chat and let me know if they've got any silly questions. Also, you can do some plugging in donations if there are any. This is just the driving section. V boring. Very not Eric.
Not Eppin at all.
Unfortunately,
Not very
no
Tarzan.
donations at this time. Just letting you know that any donations directly support Beyond Blue, an Australian independent not-for-profit organisation working to address depression, suicide and anxiety, as well as other mental health issues.
The street is filled with
They're-
debris.
We've been supporting them now for, I think, since we started. And they're a great cause. If you can do what you can to help support them, that'd be great. Thank you.
Bro, where's my initial D? Gas, gas, gas. Gas, gas. No, because I'm about to fit. No! Bro,
You have lost Initial D soundtrack privileges.
fair. There's also titles to do with like not scratching your car and then getting through with like 10% HP. It's stupid. So see that building on the left that's about to collapse?
I'll just have to charge through it.
Oh, baby. Get me right in there. Beautiful. You survived. Don't ask me why.
Wow, way to ruin the game.
Immersion is
been
ruined. Ruined.
No, you can't do this.
Oh, crimp, bro. So not okay with this. So this is when you get to like the first real, I guess, rescue stage where you can save many people. We're gonna save 0 people because we're gross like that. So there's a series of games, I think it's called Disaster Report or something like that. And this game like is like the spiritual successor to those games. So I can press Z to like call out for people. Here, I'll demonstrate. He'll turn around and look at the person that needs to be saved. So that's how you're meant to find them, because they could be like anywhere, absolutely anywhere. There's a person up there. You can see his icon. He was in that building when it collapsed. Also, this game has a stamina gauge. Very Eric. So you may be like, why clear your breath if you're not going to be in ashes anymore? Turns out having that reduces your damage.
Surge.
I don't know why. Oh man, a bit of ash in my lungs. My gun suddenly doesn't hurt. So we got to change guns once. We're going to change it to, oh, not that one. Give me the, there we go. Hey, bro. Bro. And then wait for it. Yep.
Support. Deploy the UAV.
The UAV.
UAV is on its way.
Ah, big shot. Can't believe it. UAV, bro. This UAV is being very rude. No, bro. Thank you. So we're going to learn about rocket launchers and how they're very scurry. Wait for it. But let's do that again. Wait for it. See how it hurts him? That's going to come into play later. I just wanted to demonstrate that that's what happens. And the game's like, oh, pick up ammo, because everything except the handgun has like an ammo count to it. And that's lame. So we just use the handgun, because the handgun is epic. It's also much easier to just pour points into it. Bro.
Keep firing.
Excuse me, bro. Zoomy, you alright, mate?
Do not let him through.
Oh, I missed.
Man, he's tough.
Alright. Bro.
Copy.
Oh, big duck. Damn, I interrupted it. Nah. Oh, look at that army roll. That guy was ready.
Look at Wyland.
No.
Where's our backup?
Right here.
Soon. Just hold on.
They just throw so many dudes at you, and you're just an immortal killing machine.
Don't give the bastard time to rest.
Boom. Done. See this guy? Banned. Oh, actually me. I got banned.
Look at it owned.
I know. I tried to flick shot him, and he was just too quick for me. Banned. So there's this weird thing with ooh, careful now. There's this weird thing with the like order in which they spawn in. It's dependent on who you kill in what order. So you can have, like, you can play this game a bunch of times and then you're like, oh wait, if I kill this guy first, maybe I can clear the way faster. And then you find out that the dude that you're used to killing as he comes out is like already out and shooting at you because you killed his like buddy friend that triggers his spawn in earlier. So it's weird. I tried to like route it and explain it in notes, but then I'm like, stuff it. Just play it a bunch of times and you'll get the feel for it. Because there's so many unique combinations of like enemies spawning in. And all of them are crazy. See that fella over there? Later, mate. See you, buddy. And then he becomes a savable, but that's lame. I don't want to save him.
Order to eliminate the subject has been granted. Roger that.
I missed his, I hit his shoulder. I hit his gun. Oh, I thought I heard my name.
Man down.
Just one man?
Going in.
I'm trying to flick him and I'm missing.
Persistent
Very
bunch.
un-Eric. You can't zoom when you're moving, which makes the game a little bit harder. So that's what's inside boxes, just like points and goodies. Can you reload? Ooh. Bro. Hey, mate. Oh, I thought he comes at you. Oh, no, the next one does. So the guy's HP is based on the weapon they're holding and their outfit, which is kind of weird. For the most part, we're going to be in a bit of trouble regarding killing enemies until we get to the next level, where we're going to get heavy handgun, which is muy bueno in terms of damage. But it requires me to be like actually good at the video game. I'm not actually good at the video game. The kicker is you obviously want to just kill idiots in one shot. Like that's the best case scenario that you can possibly get to. And so that's what we want, and that's what we go for. Bro. So I'm not really sure what the group's beef is with Ray. Like I actually don't remember why they're so like against Ray specifically, but they throw like their entire force at him and only him. Like even during natural disasters, they're like whatever. He must die. Put your shotgun away, bro.
Put his life away.
No, he's just going for a nap. He's just napping, dude.
Oh yeah, he's just fading out of existence for a nap. I forgot about
No, he's just transcending.
Ah. Into that sleep realm.
Nice. I'm a little tired, so I'm forgetting where the enemies are spawning in. And now he's like, what's going on, bro? Why are they so angry? Are they chasing me? You can hear them being like, kill him! Get him! I don't know. There's a person up in that stairwell that we won't save. Some of the people that need to be saved take items from you, so I have like 4 items I can use, and I carry with me at the moment nothing. Ow, that hurts. Pat myself out before I burn to death. Good. I also got to be careful about my running. The stamina meter thing, if I like go too far over, he like stumbles and goes, catch my breath. It's like very lame. I don't like it. It's not cool. Oh, hang on. I gotta be killing the dudes.
Get out of my way. Now.
Dude's coming in. No. No.
Reinforcements are on their way. Hold them off.
The commentary is so bad. Oh, so I'm gonna be dealing with the very first shadow enemy, which is just a dude that steps out for all of 2 seconds.
Okay, payback time.
He's just worth a lot of points, and he comes out and then immediately runs away. He doesn't attack you, he doesn't do anything, and there's like
Let's go.
5 of them in the entire game? No, 4 of them. You get a title for killing one, obviously, in each area. Ooh, HP, that's nice. Oh, bro. I'm running out of ammo. But yeah, we've prioritized killing him at the start. He becomes a little less relevant towards the end.
Okay, let's move
So I
quickly.
think that's it for this level. And I think I unlock handgun at this point, which is really good. I want my handgun. Give me my handgun. So I actually get told off. So failed rescuer. My rescue rate was 0%, so I get yelled at for it. Fair cop. No, I don't want to do it, but I do want to upgrade. So now I can upgrade. I can buy and upgrade weapons. Look at this beautiful screen. Weapon tree. Whole lot of interesting stuff that we don't care about. But we're going to buy the handgun heavy, and we can only have one handgun at a time, so we're just going to replace our garbage one with this. And then we're going to look at this, and we're going to go to the magazine, and we're going to try and throw as many points as we can into it, because this gun has no bullets in its magazine. It holds like 4 at the start. I think that's fine. Yeah, because firearms is 10k points, and I only have 8. So the amount of you get in this speed run, the most amount of survivor points comes from having a lot of stamina and HP at the end of a stage, because it like multiplies and all this blah 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 blah. So we kind of don't want to take damage for that reason for the most part. But other than that, that's
Subway's
like
received severe damage.
the only real point to not taking damage or having high stamina. Everything else is just like, don't die. Like that's why we want HP, so we don't die. So now we get to see the power of the heavy
Contact. We're moving in. We're moving in. Keep
and the
your
fact that it
focus.
has no bullets. Oh, bro. Wait for it.
Don't let up on your attack.
Trying to be epic, and I'm missing. No. He really wanted that. He was going for it. He was going for the MVP move. Oh, there's a dude there that I don't care about. A lot of people that you just really don't care about.
There he is. Kill him.
More guys. Baddies. No. No. Oh, no.
Kill him at once.
How about kill this? Eggplant emoji. You see this fella that's coming out? Boom. He's
What
dead.
a tough son of a bitch.
Whoa, language!
Bastards sure are tough.
Put that money in that swear jar, bro.
Stop him!
They're really determined to stop me. And they're kind of failing at it.
But the mind is willing, but the AI is weak.
This is our big, scary, armored dude. The armored dude would be many shots to kill, but if I actually got the scope headshot on the first shot, it would have killed him with the heavy, and that's why we want the heavy. I'm gonna be set on fire because there's nothing I can do to like jump that. I think I've jumped it like once. It must be nearly frame perfect. It's ridiculous. So we're trying to like navigate the subway, but everything's closed and locked and broken, bad.
Do you maintain this stylish casual Friday look for the entire duration of the game?
Yes.
Excellent.
You unlock other costumes. I think if I play really well, I can unlock 3, but that's it. Like, oh. What am I doing? I got distracted by my own silliness. This is the door. There it is. Station key used. So, like, you're meant to try and, like, examine the door where that key was, and you find that it's blocked by rubble, and that's unfortunate, so you take this path instead. Then we go out, and there's the exit. Precious freedom from the subway.
He's here!
Hey, look, it's that door that we couldn't open because of rubble. That's rude. Why couldn't you have done that for me before, bro?
This place is cool.
Enemy's been bombed!
You just killed, like, 10 dudes from this area. Why are you shocked they're still here? No, no. Hey, none of that. I do not appreciate. There's a dude that runs, like, straight away.
Copy that. I'll take cover.
Yeah, the guy that's like, copy that, I'll take cover. That's him, and he runs away. You never see him again. If I missed him, he's just gone. Smart man. He's like, I'm getting out of here. Bye. After every successful combat, I also gain HP and stamina, which is nice. And if I have an overflow of stamina or health, that turns into survivor points. So another good reason why we want lots of good HP.
That's it. That's the way.
So now we're going to have our next mandatory save. So the place is on fire because of the earthquake, which is kind of weird, but I guess it makes sense. So cutscene, skip. So now we're going to help the mayor save a random civilian that's pinned on the rubble.
We'll lift together.
Got it.
1, 2, 3.
Lift. So one of the stats you can upgrade for
This is
Ray
it.
increases
You lift
the
the
rate at
debris,
which you
and
build
I'll
that
pull him
stamina
out.
bar, which would be great if
Yes,
we were
sir.
saving people,
1,
but we're not.
2, 3. Good. A bit more.
So like it would have been like a second save total for that entire rescue, and going into the menu and spending points on that is hella not worth it. You also gain SP based on how much HP they have, so the faster you do it, the better. Same with other rescues. There's a person in that building, they're gonna die because of fire, whatever. And then we're gonna have our next big disaster that has been caused by the earthquake. So basically the earthquake cascades problems and natural disasters in the most spectacular of fashions.
Hey, you!
But that's just unfortunate and totally not planned by the terrorist group, which I think is actually what happened. Because Lisa is with a doctor and they're like they're scientists to do with earthquakes specifically, and they've been kidnapped because they happen to know how to cause earthquakes. And so Surge is like, we want that. We want you to cause an earthquake at this particular point in time. So now we're gonna fight off 2 UAVs with nothing but our bare bullets.
Over there, the debris! Let's turn up the heat. Centralize the firing power.
So he's gonna fire a rocket. Don't worry about it, bro. Reload. No, I don't like that. Whoa, careful now. Don't shoot me, sir. Oh, that's right. He like runs me over. That hurt a little bit. Wait for it.
I've been hit. Hold your ground.
Take that, buddy. So that hurt him a lot, as you saw, because I hit the person on the top and the weak spot, so it's like many damage. And I want him dead because he shoots these, and explosives hurt you even if you take cover. There's that first aid that we picked up earlier. Here's what I prepared earlier. Bro, he's dead. Sorry, buddy. So now I can relax a bit because these guys are not that threatening. Okay. So he's gonna ram me. Wait for it. Just like kiss the wheel, dude. It's right there. And then he's like, oh no, I'm stunned. I don't know. The game's like, every boss has a weak point that comes up, and these two are possibly the weirdest one, with the guys doing a bloody wheelie and being like, bro, my wheelie was too epic, and no one saw it.
That
dude,
is pretty heartbreaking.
yeah, so they're like, damn, dude. Nah, don't. But we're just gonna catch this. Bro, stop running away. It's really hard to see like I play on a much larger screen at home, and it's easier to see the tiny people on top of the trucks. But whatever, we just make do. Make Melvin do.
Damn it. There's fire
year out of
everywhere. You gotta get out of here fast.
And then he called me names. Another sweat.
Attention. Car might just work.
So we're gonna break into a car. Well, no, it's actually just unlocked and has the key already in it.
No, bro, crime's illegal.
I know, right? Well, no, I've got a minute.
Better move faster. I'm gonna get baked
Yeah.
alive.
Baked alive? Hello? Bake?
The fire's getting worse.
Very baked. So this game likes to really run the suspense wheel on you,
Where's that damn key?
and you're gonna see
Here
with
it is.
this.
Hopefully this'll work.
So I've got to turn the key, man.
Shit. It's not working.
You're just gonna do
This
this.
isn't good. Gotta get quick or I'll get
Wrist
charged.
exercises. Very important if you're a speedrunner.
Start. Come on. Damn it.
He's getting very angry. And then he's got to look at the fire for a few seconds
Shit.
before he tries again.
Damn it. Not much time left.
See that car
Come on,
over
damn
there?
it, come on.
Watch this. Whoops. Good thing we didn't pick that one, and for some reason our windscreen break, get angry, there we go. It, like windscreen breaks for some reason, but yeah. Triggering that causes it to save us, and then we get to escape before the fire kills us. But he has to talk about it first to someone. No one.
It's got self-exposition.
Yo, GTA stunt jumps.
Shout-outs to Nace.
Shoutouts to Nace. What a bro.
Stunt jump failed, by the way.
Yeah.
That was his least favorite one in the game.
What up?
You know,
What up?
aside from the other 49.
Oh no, wait, not that one. Oops, that was a mistake. That one, and then that one. Insufficient Beppis. Do I have enough for the firearms? I think I do. Yes, I do. Haha. Firearms important. So there's the stats. We don't care. Moving on. So having the handgun heavy is just so great that if I am not bad and can land my shots, I can basically use it for the entire run, because when I need like a really heavy DPS weapon, I get a rocket launcher later on by doing a very specific like time wasting action. So basically the plot at this point is the fires spreading through the city, the earthquakes has destroyed many buildings and caused a lot of problems. We've gone to this park, it's like the main refuge, but it is completely on fire and now we're trapped. So it's like, oh, that's all right, that's fine. We'll just leave through the other exit, I guess. So there's a bunch of people and all this other stuff. There's a bit of rubble, but we're gonna leave out the only other exit available to us. There happens to be an overturned bus, which is unfortunate.
This is the only way out. Gotta get this thing out of the way.
So we're gonna need to save every single person in the park in order to get this out. Oh yeah, there's a firestorm, sorry. A fire tornado is on its way here. Sorry, forgot. So for some reason, like a tornado starts and it picks up a fire and it's just fire. Fire tornado, bad. Yeah, I know, stamina in hot areas, whatever. So if I'm in a hot or a cold area, my stamina gauge, indicated by the now orange bar beneath me, will decay at an alarming rate. So I need to save people in 2 waves. Oh, this guy gives me health. What a bro. I need to save them in 2 ways because I save 3 people and think, yeah, that's enough. It's not enough. It's never enough. Also, have you noticed that the fire's just spawning in at random points in time and I can't tell where it is? That's because I do actually have no idea where it is. Yeah, just jump in front of the old couple. Smart. So yeah, some of these rescues, I literally just talk to them. And for this level in particular, it is just talk to everyone. But you have to talk to everyone in a specific order, because if you don't, you'll talk to them and they'll be like, I don't want to like live. I just want to sit here with my family and die. So you try to push it, you get an inch and then nothing else.
Can we make it?
You get to hear him groan. now.
1, 2, 3, now!
So they're like, oh dang, we need more people. The car just flying in the tornado. That is now very close. So now I need to like look for more people. The order in which I do this is semi-important because, ow, I'm on fire again. I didn't get set on fire, good. So I need to speak to this lady first, and she's like, I can escape, but you need to find my brother. And you're like, okay. That's the only conversation you have with her about her brother. We're gonna find her brother. And I'm gonna put myself out first. Her brother is in here. But somehow, this conversation occurs, and it makes no sense. I'm gonna die, get away from me and save yourself. My sister? You didn't say anything. Like, it's not like you're a silent protagonist. Your character speaks in every conversation, but somehow he knows that you've spoken to his sister first, and then he's like, can you go get my sister? And you're like, okay. So then you gotta go back and talk to her. So this happens multiple times in the game where someone just has telepathy and knows in advance. So yeah. You don't even know if they could be two separate like brothers and sisters that are missing their respective siblings, and they would have no idea. Like you'd have no idea. So, yeah, Ray's just like, oh my god, we only have one more chance, so I need to make sure I save everyone. And there was a couple at our entrance that we ignored that are like, no, I didn't come with you, but now they're trapped because a car and some barrels have gotten in our way. So we're gonna save them, and then they're gonna be like, how can we ever repay you? And you're like, can you help us, like, live? And they're like, oh, I guess. More HP, always good. So you just talk to them, and they're like, okay, we'll help you. Yeah, they're so rude to you if you try to talk to them before they're the last ones to do it. And then they're like, oh, I guess we should help out. So now we've saved everyone. Well, we've rescued everyone. Now we need to actually save them from the fire cyclone that is about to barrel through the park and kill everyone. Yeah, it's kind of close. I don't know how it starts. It's just there.
Hurry! Here we go.
So we're gonna build up strength. We are representing the park people.
1, 2, 3, now!
Come on, come on, come on. And there we go. So we also get a title for saving everyone, which is required. So, yay, I guess. But that's the only time we'll actually save everyone. Yeah, like resuscitated rescuer, I think it was, or returned rescuer. Because you used to save people, and then you became depressed, and now you don't save people. Logic. You get upset because one dude died and that was beyond your control, and now you're like, I can't save anyone, so you stop saving people. I don't know, logic. It's terrible. It really is. So now we've caught up to Surge and we've found them, and we have where Lisa is. She's in the yellow icon van, and these guys are throwing grenades at us. They're very not okay with us. I don't know why. I don't know what we've done. We've only killed half of their army, I think. So if I stand directly behind him, he will hit me with his grenades, and it kind of hurts my car. It actually doesn't do that much damage considering it's a grenade. Yeah, like that. See, it's taking like a little sliver of my HP. It does slow me down a tiny bit, I think. It's like seconds, like at most, but this is kind of important to just sort of work my way through. Casual. Get past the van, and then we're okay. Another cutscene, and then a boss. We're gonna kill Gordon from Surge.
I hated that guy. About
He
time.
also worked as a training instructor. Did you know? Such a fascinating
I
fact.
hate those.
You get like
God.
nice little nifty facts about the people you're about to just horribly murder. In his spare time, he helps rescue puppies. Kill him! So I can like shoot at Gordon, but he's actually immortal until I kill all of his comrades. And then I just have to like glance him with one bullet to move on to the next phase, where he's like, oh, you hit me in my armored sternum or abdomen or whatever. Oh, there's a tsunami, by the way. So the earthquake caused the tsunami. That makes sense because that's what earthquakes do. They cause tsunamis.
Yeah.
Pardon? So you hurt him enough, and he's like, oh, I've got a backup plan. It's a pretty good backup plan, admittedly. Like, I'm a little bit concerned. He's got an LMG. So that hurts a lot if I get hurt by him, so I'm just gonna... Don't worry about it. Ah! I said don't worry about it. No! I missed it. See, if I don't get hit by it, I can shoot that a weak spot and it does a lot of damage, but unfortunately I missed the one-shot chance I get for it. It's kind of lame. Oh, come on. The heavy handgun is so dumb. No! Wait for it. Now we return the favor. That tsunami's kind of close. It's actually on the bridge already. Ooh. I'm actually just going to do that. Don't worry, we get more of those later. Bro? And now he's dead. Because there's no way he'll survive this. Bonus kill.
Screw you, Gordon, dumb idiot.
Then he throws the gun away. I forgot that he does this. He's realized he's like mega dead because I've just wounded him and there's a tsunami coming. But we need to get off before the tsunami kills us. That's fine. I'll just upgrade my gun real quick because I got some wicked sick stuff out of that. Insufficient Bepis. It's worth it. Reloading is good. Next stage. Yes, I do want to proceed. Proceed. So I'm going to do a really hard driving section. I'm likely going to die, but this is a great time for donations and plugging, if there is any.
Unfortunately, no donations this time, but this is ASM, currently the overnight shift.
Burning that midnight oil.
A biannual event running once in July at UniSA for 3 days and AVCon for 2, and then later in the year at PAX Australia in Melbourne for the 3 days there. And follow our Twitter if you need any updates.
Alright, so I should probably explain what's going on. For some reason the game's like, hey, can you drive against the tsunami but you can't see what you're doing? And the game's like, okay. Oh, I did it! Oh, that's really strict. I don't understand. Like hitting a car, that should have been just death because you get to the point where you're jumping off of broken parts of the bridge and the tsunami just sweeps you if you've stuffed up. But apparently, I'm just that good. Marathon luck, I guess? I don't know. But yeah, that's actually given me a lot of strife in the past, and I was really surprised that I outdrove the tsunami in one shot. Pardon me.
Emergency announcement. A report just came in. The monster tsunami generated by the recent earthquake has caused major damage on the coastal area. Fortunately, the tsunami did not reach the downtown area, but
So,
I'm here to help.
you alright there, buddy?
I'm good.
So we're gonna urinate on this dude's legs. I don't know how he's getting all this water, but it's also coming suspiciously from his crotch. So this is a rescue that we have to do. We have to save this man by treating his burns by just throwing a ton of water on it, and then he's all good. He's also in a firefighter suit. He somehow recognizes that you're part of the international rescue team, and he gives you this, which is a fire extinguisher agent, which is like, oh, that's kind of weird. I don't know why I would need one. Like, how am I going to come across the equipment required to use such an item? Because it's useless on its own. It's just the agent. It's not actually, like, usable. But I don't know. This is really weird, really strange, arbitrary thing they gave us. It turns out there's a incomplete fire extinguisher. Oh, that's right. I have to see that there's fire and then use it. So if I tried to go out this way, which is the way that you're meant to get out, you find out that there's a ton of fire. And you're like, I don't really want to do that. So then you're like, oh, how do I get in? And you try to use that and you find out that it's incomplete. You save that guy, he gives you the extinguisher agent. Really convenient stuff, like super convenient. But yeah, now we can escape.
I can use this to clear the way.
This is like a weird sort of auto-scroller thing. I need to aim at the base of the fires, and they're like, each of them's like their own little HP sort of deal. Also, I hope you really enjoy that disgusting sound coming from my Wiimote. The reticle turns red when I'm aiming at a fire that's actually going to get extinguished by my like shot, which is good because then that helps me. And then there's like super fires that take multiple shots. It also has a range, so that's why I'm not just standing on the left. That hurts me if I don't extinguish the fire it came from fast enough, which is kind of a weird thing. So the reason I'm working front to back is because Ray won't move forward unless he doesn't want to catch fire. Shocking, I know, like, what a weird thing.
Moving. I can't stop her. I'm a gunner.
But yeah, that helps me move forward because he gets to a point and he's just like, okay, I'm just gonna keep moving. Ceiling fire, round fire. Oh,
Not
right.
again.
Not again.
Doesn't look good. Can't last any longer.
Yeah. Can you? There we go. Oh, the thing on the left ate one of the shots. Yeah, that makes sense. Also, note that my stamina on the bar on the top left is like extinguishing quite quickly. That's because I'm in a very hot environment and I get very tired when I'm in a hot environment. Or Ray does. Firefighter extraordinaire, press B, save world. So we did all of that, and that's all wonderful, sweet, beautiful, epic. Have a relax. Realize that the gate is closed and we're kind of stuck. There's also a dog pinned under the gate. Poor dog. No. This is one, every single animal except the dog that I put up for donations gets saved automatically, and you'll see. So that dog is just pinned under the shutters. If we can go all the way back through all of the fire that we extinguished, the control switch is now. So we're just gonna, and then we get points for saving the dog because the dog's like, I'm getting the hell out of here. It's about halfway. I'll let you know when I'm like the stage before it. So yeah, if you're not aware, there's a donation incentive to save or kill the only optional animal in the game. And doing so, I think, gives me extra life, but costs me like about a minute. Not doing so means that you get to watch me walk past the dog 3 times, and the dog dies. So yeah, the tsunami is now in the subway, pushing through the subway, and it's gonna kill me. Now I can go fast in a speed set. So once I get to max, I can press B and go faster. So if I actually push it, I can go really quickly. He's got some effort in him. And there's the fire extinguisher. And then he's standing again. I don't know. There we go. So yeah, it just stops there. And he takes a breather, gets himself some finishing of the level. Sorry, there's a title that's walking on eggshells, and I read it, and my brain just went and mixed words. So now we're basically backtracking through stages that we were going through at the start. So yeah, we're going backwards. It's kind of weird. So this is like the second stage. But now we have the suitcase, and I can't remember, I think it's the suitcase that's like the nuclear warhead codes for Surge. So Surge has nuclear warheads, that's how they're threatening, Surge. Bro, shoot the thing. Thank you. Oh, I'm on fire, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I needed him to shoot missiles. For some reason, he was being annoying. Eat my ballistics.
Eat my ballistics.
Again, I'm fighting off a helicopter in the middle of a tsunami.
Shit, running out of ammo.
Running out of ammo. So I can reload whilst out of the ground, out of cover and in cover, but often I want to be in cover when I do it, because then I don't have to worry about potentially getting shot. So again, zooming in doubles damage from all sources, including ones that hurt me, so I do it for bonus. And the reason I'm zooming in and out is the bar on the bottom right expands itself every time I'm in focus, and if it runs out, I can't use the zoom until it's fully recovered. So it's kind of annoying. So let's just HP, burger time, food, ammo. So that's what the things are for, and they're useless in every situation unless I have like total downtime. I don't know what that rocket to the left was doing, but it's just gone now. So, pretty standard stuff. Ooh, that was actually risky of me. Oh. Them shooting, it's not a guaranteed hit, but it, like, sometimes I've had it where every single bullet hits me and I just lose all my HP, and then I've had ones where he just volleys for days and just misses everything. So, I don't know. Running out of ammo. Missile, missile, missile. Die, die, die. Oh, come on. One bullet. Bruh. Forehead. So that helicopter should explode by all accounts, but it's not. And he's going to continue to chase me. But now I can run into the camera. Joy. That's okay. We're good.
Shit, this is not working. Gotta beat him to it.
Look, this is just the most absurd game I've ever seen. Oh, the pilot's name is Gregory. He's a very highly skilled pilot.
And a mercenary.
And a mercenary.
Imagine coming home
He saves kittens.
Imagine coming home to, like, back to your wife after a day like this, be like,
Where's the helicopter?
An earthquake, and a tsunami, and a helicopter.
Again, this whole game
gone?
takes place in 24 hours in-game.
Yeah.
So you remember that tsunami that we were dealing with from before and how it passed through and everything's all Gucci now? There's a second one coming. As late as possible, she says. She's about to end the broadcast.
Second wave.
Another?
Another.
I think there's people I can save at this point. Yeah, so she terminates it like 5 seconds after she's like, we'll keep going for as long as we can. So I outdrove the first one. I'm now going to outrun the second. So, fun fact, tsunamis in real life, their deadliness isn't their size, it's their speed. A meter high tsunami can knock over a full-grown man. So this don't make sense. This ain't right. But it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's a giant wave of water. It's fine. It's fine, I swear. Yeah, now we're sprinting. Come on, get to that max. Now, I actually can't go any faster, but... Correct, this is Monolith Soft's game. They made Xenoblade Chronicles. I love telling people that because they're like, what? No. I'm pretty sure this was first. Yeah, I have to Google it. I hope this is first, their like flagship title. Mwah.
Alright, so we succeeded on Disaster Day of Crisis. Now let's make a JRPG.
But we didn't release it to America because it's just a bit too much for them. They don't like their action. It's a bit too epic. just quietly from the back, a little bit epic. Based and nice-pilled. I actually want to see chat so I can yell at them and they can yell at me. I know I'm terrible. Ooh, funny you should say that. It doesn't happen in the game, but it is a secret final boss that you can do. You can shoot down a meteorite that's going to destroy Earth. No, I'm not kidding. It's meant to be just a demonstration of how much you've upgraded your weapons because it's literally like this friggin' big and it just moves from left to right over the course of like 2 minutes and you just have just guns and you just shoot. You just shoot, you just shoot.
This game came out 2 years before Xenoblade.
Beautiful. Priorities.
I made it.
So this is the worst level for me because if something goes wrong, it just gets worse and worse and worse.
Survivor. Before that, but
Yeah.
But all those being run at
The streets have been swallowed
True.
by the waves.
We did have Xenoblade Chronicles was played at the first PAX Marathon. So I'm playing this safe. I could jump across that, but... Did we? No, I don't think we did. That was Xeno 1, yeah. Pretty sure it was. I've never seen Xeno 2 run at this. Also, just as a side note, I'm deliberately not sprinting for some of these because if you sprint, you go too far forward and you do the stagger thing. Also, if I didn't stop and look, I would have jumped into the river and that's a game over. So this... So... Oh, I might have missed it because I was away for the start of last year's marathon. That guy needs a rubber ring to be saved, and he's like the important save. And you saw that we passed the survivor before. They had one. How convenient. Sorry, I'm just thinking about what's about to happen with that survivor. So we're gonna go save that survivor. We actually couldn't save them before because they were okay? Question mark? No, they just weren't available to be saved. But now we can save them. And the whole 5-minute timer is us to go save them and then come back and save this fella. Whee! Okay, we're good. Yippee! Exactly. So we stopped it from extinguishing humans because Ray has a really powerful rocket launcher.
You all right?
So we're going to save this lady, and now we need to wash the mud off of her forearms and then wrap a Band-Aid on the one cut that she has. Again, I don't know how he's probably using just the mucky water that's coming out, but when he was in the subway, he didn't have water, so you can believe whatever you want to believe about it. So now we save her, and here's a fun fact about this lady. The guy that's like drowning down there, she happens to know that it's her boyfriend, and so she'll give you the ring as a result of this. Wait for it. You want this rubber ring? Oh, you're going to save my boyfriend with it. He didn't say, hey bro, my girlfriend's like up there, can you go talk to her and get the ring off of her? He's just like, can you save me? So again, another case of random telepathy between people. I want to know what world this exists in and how they have telepathy between their loved ones. Oh, there's a person up there that we're not going to save. Sorry, bro. I think it's a kid, and I think they give you bonus life if you save them. But we don't want that. That's lame. Again, if I don't stop, I actually throw myself into the river and die. I'm sorry, Aeon. So we finally saved this guy for some arbitrary reason. And then we get owned. Bye. Gobble, gobble. So then we're back in the water again.
Notice how he still kicks his head.
Gotta keep those frosted tips, bro. Very important. Also, there's a helicopter in here. Believe it or not, it's not the helicopter that we just shot back before. There it is. Ooh. Okay, that was close. Not at all. These QuickTime events are fixed in place, so I know what's gonna happen in advance. And it's gonna be an up. Oh, it's not an up. I lied. Oh yeah, Gregory, the guy that saves kittens and whatnot, is an ace pilot. He has a custom helicopter. It can be flown as a single-seater. So we're gonna kill him now, because he's now no longer in his helicopter. And I swear the one that we found before wasn't his. Can you stop? Stop, bro. Ooh, he's being real persistent. Can you reload? Bro, reload. He's not reloading. His gun has infinite ammo. Cheats? He's meant to, stop and reload. Bro, stop. Come on.
Damn it. No amateur.
That's right, bro. I'm just gonna start tanking damage because this is redonkulous. Bro. Oh, and then he reloads. Okay, buddy. Rude. He's not dead, by the way. So I can't shoot him now. Because if I shoot him, he detonates this grenade that he's holding in his hand and he kills us both. So I'm just gonna sit here and dance. Come on, lucky. No! I'm just a bad shot. Go to hell? Bro, where am I? There I am. Bro, where's the go to hell?
No use in hiding.
No, not that. Here he goes. So if I shoot the grenade and hit him with the backlash of the grenade, oh, I got unlucky. It hits him and he kills us both. Very rude of him. One of those 3 containers that comes out from the crash bounces up and hits him, but doesn't count as us hitting him. Logic, I don't know. And no! I'm so bad. I'm gonna get the special weapon at this rate. So all of these bosses that like throw something at you have a special weapon you can get if you shoot down 10 of whatever it is they throw at you. So 10 grenades, 10 rockets, 10 knives. Very exciting. We do actually use it to get the super-powered rocket launcher. Can you? Oh my God. I'm getting destroyed by this luck. That's all right. Go to hell? There he is. Whoop. Sick. The alley-oop. Please give me one. Just one. No. There we go. So I need to do that 2 more times. I'm sorry. It's not that bad, I swear. This is the worst I've seen it. Dun, dun, dun. Frosted tips. Don't throw your... I'm gonna swap to the assault rifle at this rate. Because it has more than just 2 bullets of bullshit. Boop. Reload. Dance. Bro, you can't hear me. Yes. Good, good. Excellent. Dance, must dance. If I have maxed firearms skill, I can do this very quickly, and he like actually fully steps out, and the animation is just insane. Just the first one. So now he kills himself by having the water tank crush him to death. It's very tragic. Chicken, take no damage while in it. Hell yeah. No, I don't want to save my progress. Yes, I do want to upgrade my weapon. I want to get better with my handgun. You need that power. Yes. I do have enough. No, I don't. I need 3K. I keep forgetting. If I wanted to upgrade, say, capacity, which comes into play later on when I get the rocket launcher, I would have had enough to upgrade it twice with the 27,000 that I had, but I don't even have enough to upgrade the firearms the second time on its own. So we've survived the tsunami, the 2 tsunamis, the earthquake, and the firestorm. And we're at where supposedly all the survivors are for the town, like the majority of them. That's the mayor that helped us save the people from before. So we're gonna go chat with him.
Mr. Mayor.
And by chat, I mean, we're gonna give him whatever that suitcase is, and then we're going to be like, we find out that Surge is on Mount Rosalia, which is just down the road from here. Mount Rosalia is an inactive volcano.
Are these all the refugees who've been saved?
Yeah, well, we were told that it was inactive, and we're like, oh, we need a car. Hey, look, there's a car here. I'm gonna need to find the key for this car. What was that?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Hang in there. Hey.
Someone's gonna die.
What's going on? Calm down.
Can I get an F in the chat for this dude that's dying? Oh, who wants to count with me? Or count with Ray, sorry.
Needs to be treated.
Because we're gonna count with Ray.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now we're gonna breathe.
Wake up.
Just gentle, real quiet. Hang on. Thanks for counting with Ray. Oh, I lost the point. Yeah, I can see. All right, now we're gonna count again. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we saved him. It's okay. I resuscitated the dude. Yaro.
Thank you so much for saving him.
No problem, ma'am. It's what I
It's
do.
all right.
Except
He needs further care.
not in the speed run.
Make sure he gets looked at when the rescue team arrives.
Yes, sir. Is there
Look at this
anything
power
I can
stance
do
he's
to
got
show
going
my
for him.
appreciation?
Oh,
Don't worry about it. Oh, I need a car.
he needs a
Any
car.
idea?
You remember that white car that we saw moments ago?
Take mine.
Here's the keys for it,
just
guys.
made
We
my
found it. I don't know. So,
How is he awake is the question.
I don't know. His heart was stopped. Here's the actual good part about this level. So he's given us biscuits, but what he's actually given us is enough to fill all of our inventory slots. So we actually had like next to nothing, but now we have full like healing items and stuff, which is very important for the fact that if I get shot in the face too much, healing items prevent the bullet wounds from bleeding out. Yeah, this game's real big on its coincidences, lucky coincidences. So now we're going to drive to Mount Rosalia so we can save Lisa by killing way too many people in a abandoned geothermal plant. That's the one. So who wants to listen to some loathing from Ray? Can I? Oh, I can't pause this, that's right. Driving sections.
They're right up here.
So we get to hear a bit of monologuing about how Ray is not too happy with his performance and that he blames himself for Steve's
bad
death
is
and
the surge
blah,
right
blah,
after?
blah. There's actually nothing going on here, so you can go for donations. So there's whoa, bless me. Sorry. Apologies.
Another casualty of my incompetence.
I'm sorry. What face?
Currently, there are no extra donations, but just a quick reminder that there are a couple of donation incentives. For this,
See it on her face.
for this very game, there's a bidding war to save or kill a dog halfway through the run
Correct.
at about, what, half an hour, an hour?
Yeah, I'd say about half an hour.
Currently still only at save at 50 and kill for 0.
There's no way I
Kill
can
the
atone
dog,
for
it's
it now.
faster.
If you want him to go faster, then get that money in. We also have a Digimon World curling minigame glitch showcase after the run. It's currently at about $6 out of $75. If you want either of those donations to go in your favor, let us know.
Pardon? So you're probably sitting here going, what is the point of this level? And I agree. I actually don't know what the point of this level is. No, that's a lie. The point of the level is it's meant to teach you the path that you're about to take, but backwards. It also gives you just like 2 titles for free because why not? So there was absolutely nothing to be gained from that level. I guess it gives you all a bit of backstory about why he hasn't given the compass after a year. And that's because he's depressed. Mental health is a serious issue, and you should donate to Beyond Blue to help remedy that situation. A good cause. Yes, with ASM. At PAX, we use as PAX ones. Oh yeah, the volcano's going off. My bad. Mount Rosalia is now erupting because of the earthquake. Pardon? Yeah, it was dormant. But now it's active because of the earthquake. Specifically the earthquake that was very meticulously planned to cause a firestorm and 2 tsunamis and an earthquake. No, that was a volcanic rock crushing that. I think I can get hit by a meteorite. I don't think I've actually been hit by one though. Now that I say that. Ooh, close. No, that's a scripted one. Oh, yeah, that's me tripping because I ran out of energy, but it's fine because I ended into a cutscene. So now it's kill lots of dudes. Oh no, I've got the bad gun. Bro. The assault rifle is actually garbage. No. 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 Oh, Pog. Ooh. Ooh. Step out, bro. Barrel. Yeah. What a champion. Rude?
So you're for real, huh?
They tried to kill you, dude. So you're for real, huh? Bro. There we go. Ah, he crouched. My only weakness. Oh, I was ready for that one. Nah. The rocket! Oh, I got thrown off by the fact that he shot it. He usually waits a second. Oh, wait. Oh, I was gonna kill him and his friend, but it didn't work. That's fine. So you know that whole thing when I was like, oh yeah, I gotta have really good combos to keep up some good BP at the start? That is so far out the window that I can't even begin to describe it. I'm probably like a solid 1,000 points behind. But that's fine. Because, oh, there's a shadow dude, but he's really hard to hit. So, bro. There's an AV in front of the rocket dude, and I can't shoot the rocket dude because of the AV. And I think he just rocketed the AV. Yeah, I think he did. Never seen that before. There you go. Burger time.
One after another, huh?
Oh, I was gonna snipe it. Didn't snipe it. We've almost got him. Take him out. Oh, there's a rocket dude right up there. No, he's not. Bye, UAV. Yes, yes you are. Thank you for the astute observation, random radio man. Uh-oh, that was a mistake. That's fine. Bro. Ow. I would listen to Ray if he said get out of my way. UAV! Random bro that's gonna shotgun me in the... Wow, I'm bad. All right, let's just turn on my good, eh? There we go. I want that. Yes. I wanted that because of the HP. Come on. This is so much harder on a small screen. Wow, I'm complaining. Oh! He's cheating and using the pipe to hide his head. I like how when they like run from way back to like, I'm gonna get you. You just shoot him in the face. They're dumb mug. Bro, HP. I love it. Things aren't looking good. Would you use that term to describe someone that's killed, what, 50 men in the past 2 minutes? Annoying? Yeah, I'm sorry for the swearing. It's very not PG of me. HP. Very... Oh, epic if you're into that. Ow! Good idea, because there's also a meteorite exploding. Oh wait, not a meteorite, sorry. See that guy? Bro. He's actually alive, believe it or not, and we're not gonna save him. Also, check out our lovely Kane friend over there. He's actually an ally. You speak to him and he's like, he like knows you. Oh yeah, will you take the crank? I always take the crank. I can't believe it just got cranked. You can talk to him. He gives you a ticket to a shooting range. So shooting ranges in this game are used to teach you how to use a specific weapon. And if you beat the requirement of that shooting range, you unlock that weapon, which sounds great, except for the fact that it takes like a standard of 3 minutes per, and none of the weapons are worthwhile at all. Isn't the main character from FF15? I don't know, that sounds like a bad game. Brr. Inside the old geothermal plant. They've noticed its suitability as a hideout. They've made some repairs and improvements. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get shot at. Oh, ooh, ooh, juke.
What a welcome. Oh, I know what he's saying.
Bam.
He's here.
Bam. Bam. Target is armed and dangerous. Bro, don't shoot your rocket at me. No, oh, I went in for the flick shot and he rolled out of the way. What a champion. I wanted that barrel, I don't know why. Hi, bye. Nice.
Reinforcements are on their way.
Hold him off. No. I'm running out of ammo. Ah! He almost fired a rocket at point blank. Oh, the concrete pillar. Concrete spheres outside of target. So there's an interesting thing about this particular combat. See that barrel that's explosive? They like shoot it as part of this cutscene. And I've always wondered if you could actually like hit it in advance and what that would do if you did that. Like, would it just bug the game out? It's something on my to-do list. Now I'm just gonna run like a champion. We're also going to duck. Duck. Thank you. And now we're just gonna shoot this guy in the face. Bam. Yeah, get out of his way. He's just gone for a nap and phasing out of existence. Oh, I missed! Multiple times. I'm so bad. It's too hard, I can't do it. Oh. I just really wanted to line that shot up because he just makes it so easy. Ooh. Oh, no, he's gonna shoot me. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. No. Bro. Oh! I can't believe moving in a straight line is the easiest way to dodge my shots. Oh, what was that camera? Hello? Why did it spin me around? I'm just gonna quickly lower this. This will come in handy later, but not right now. Camera, why? I don't know why it's doing that. Also, dodge. Ooh. Nice. We did it. Can I get some applause? Very hard. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So like, I could go all the I can't jump over the railing, believe it or not. But there's a nice gap that they created a while back. That's the like collapsing animation I'm trying to avoid at all times, but I can't avoid it there. It's fine. I'm just gonna go this way, and shoot this guy in the face. This guy.
Here we go.
And this guy. And reload. Nothing over there. Nothing over here. Oh, it's a lie. So being able to shoot the guys in the head and kill them without scoping is a unique feature to the fact that I'm using the heavy. When I initially routed this game, because again, the last person that routed this game didn't actually route the category I'm doing. They only routed having everything at max level, so there's no fort involved, which is very lame and not cool and very boring. I hope that person's not watching, just so they don't yell at me. I initially routed it using handgun 2 because it had a larger magazine, so it allowed for me to be bad. But then I realized if I'm good and use heavy and just don't miss, I can actually get away with just shooting people in the head, or like in the case of certain bosses, deal ridiculous amounts of damage without having to rely on the shotgun. So I'm gonna get stabbed. No, that's a lie, I'm gonna elbow him in the cheek. He's just going for a nap. And then watch the next time, he's like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, we're good. He learnt his lesson. A shock, really. Few people learn their lessons. Ray learns his lessons. So we've caught up to Lisa and the doctor, finally, or professor, sorry.
I'm gonna keep you here until the helicopter is ready.
And this guy is like, nah, I'm gonna stop you from saving them. And he's like a total jerk. He also reloads by hanging his head out to be shot at, which is very nice of him, I guess.
What's wrong?
See? Very nice of him.
Looks like you've had some trouble. Let's see how much good it does.
I don't like shooting. So that's a knife that I like hit. And it actually blocks the shot that I used, that I would normally use to hit him. So I can't like damage him with it. So I have to kill him the normal way, which is shooting him in the face like 58 times.
You can't hide from me. It doesn't look like the eruption's gonna stop anytime soon.
Look, he's got that Chad aura of like, I'm just gonna like reload with my head sticking out.
I'll do something about that.
Again, I like having nice high HP, especially because there's a phase later on in this fight. Dude. There's a phase later on in the fight where he has a sniper rifle and he can almost one-shot me. Oh, there it is. There's that sniper rifle I was just mentioning. Whoa, sorry. Character development. Ray's learning ding. Jick? Oh, nice miss, bro. So now he's put himself in a location somewhere elsewhere, and Ray's like, where is he? And he gets this one shot where he can actually hit him, and he misses. And now he's got a laser sight. Nice. Oh, rude. So I just have to hit him. Oh, sorry, that's very bad. I just have to hit him.
What do you think just happened right now? Is it cinders hitting the roof? Or
I just have to hit him to move the phase on, no matter what. Like it doesn't, damage is irrelevant at this point. And then he flashbangs me and he moves, and this happens 3 times. Oh, he delayed his shot by like a split second. Rude.
Now he's low.
I know, right? Wow. He's totally dead, guys, I swear. Wait for it. And he comes out and he goes all anime on me. Come on. But one shot makes him go, I dropped my knife, I'm useless. And I think he dies? No, he doesn't. He becomes a bad guy later on. That's right. Oh yeah, suddenly there's lava. You remember how the volcano was erupting before? It was still erupting while this was happening. So yeah, lava's now everywhere.
It's not that exactly where he was, there was lava.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't think he's dead.
Nah, he like escapes to the other side of the lava flow as the eruption like peaks or whatever. That is a very strong man. Also, people are shooting at me, and I don't care. Yeah, they're still trying to kill me while lava is sweeping the building and killing everyone.
With the proximity alone, it's killing you.
The entrance gets blocked.
You can get close to it, but I mean, after a certain amount of time, it would get quite toasty. I imagine it would not be very comfortable. Also, that guy is totally dead. See you, man. Also, this guy is also going to die, as I'm going to now jump off and he's not. Bye. You don't get to see him melt, but it's heavily assumed he just... Delicious. Delicious liquid human. And not liquid Wi-Fi. Shoutouts. So that ladder we did earlier, it's now coming into play. And look, we're going to go out this door. Oh wait, the heat warped it, so now we're going to... it. There we go. And we're done. If I had a failed human, so I've failed to save anyone twice, and the game's given me another title for it. No, don't save. No. Don't. Oh wait, no, I have lots of combat. I forgot. Buy an upgrade weapon. Yeah, if I increased my power, my strength, my character's strength, I would have been able to, like the strength function, I would have been able to knock that back in like 1 less combo, I think it is, or something like that. It's not that useful. So Mount Rosalie is exploding, erupting, sorry, correct terminology. And we need to be like, let's get the heck out of here, because like, lava bad, bro. And you know that trip on the way up? We're doing it backwards. But not physically backwards, like we're driving. Now we can actually go fast, but that also means we can die. Like, we can flip the car. When you flip the car, it like resets your position, which is very bad. Ooh, that's all right, just going backwards. Notice the timer? That's fine, don't worry about it. Because there's the problem, and it's done. My car's on fire, it's fine. So yeah, you're racing the lava as it's going down the mountain, and it's taking the shortcut, which is very rude of it, and you have to take the long way. I know, lava's very, like, rude. Taking those handbrakes, brake. This is, like, actually really difficult, and the next driving section immediately after this is very unfair and unforgiving. Ow! So that hurt my car a lot, as you can tell. But that's not the issue. I'm going to get hit by, I'm going to be attacked by rocks larger than the size of my car, which if they hit me, instantly destroy my car and game over. Like, just, there's no forgiveness, no like second chances, just dead. Which I can tell you it's gonna happen. I'm probably gonna lose like twice on this. Look out! So yeah, big scary volcanic eruption, and now we're on Mount Rosalie Highway. This is gonna be bad. Please, please guide me through here, RNG Lord. So we're now outrunning like the debris, I guess, like the landslide that's coming after us. If it consumes you, it instantly kills you. You get a nice little warning when it's close. There it is. You can actually like get a decent ways away from it, and that comes in handy later on because if we make a mistake, that gap that we build is going to save us. So it's following us through a tunnel. That makes sense. It's, you know, it's traveling down a mountain. That makes logical sense. And it, you know, it's traveling like up hills and weird stuff like that. But it's fine. It's a volcano. It can do whatever it wants. The next bit, however, I don't know how it continues to chase you. This bridge, it's gonna chase us over the bridge. It's a landslide. Also, there's a lot of holes on the bridge. They kill you. Ooh. Okay, we're good. Oh, I actually got through the bridge without going straight off the edge, which I made that look easy. It's not easy. Also, those rocks that are falling down, they're the ones that one-shot you, and they kind of come out of nowhere. Whee! And here we go. Where is it? I know it's here. That's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Swerving. Oh, there's that smoke. And then one's gonna come from the right and sweep. There it goes. It got me. Like off screen, it just kills me. Thankfully, we could do a checkpoint from not the downhill bit, but we need to do that entire like landslide bit again. This is the worst part of the like racing part of the game. It's so unforgiving, that like heavy rock part, because like there are ones that come in from like in the corner of the screen, but there are so many that come from behind you and just go poof, and just hit you straight on your car and you're dead. No forgiving. Yeah, pyroclastic flow, whoop-de-doo. Don't worry, the crowd is evacuated already. You are not safe in the city. Thank you, random broadcast man. Whoa, two wheelie. We're doing some Tony Hawk Pro Skater. No comply, shove it pop. Pardon? Oh, yeah, no, that's scripted. Like, the holes are scripted. I don't have to, like, adapt. I don't have to be good at the game to figure that out. But, like, if I try to just accelerate my way through it, I will almost certainly, like, clip one of the corners and just go whoop and flip. But, like, I've had one where I've clipped it and my car's gone into the air and done, like, a full barrel roll and landed on its top, but past all the holes, and so all it's done is just respawned me on my front, and I was good. I was like, ooh, nice. Don't kill me. Come on, please. Please. I think I'm good. I think that's all of the deadly rocks of doom. It's just that one bit where they're just like, okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, thank God. Only 2 deaths? So you get a title for going like above a certain speed, and there's no speedometer on the car, so I don't know how you're meant to know that. And there's also one for doing it below a certain speed, which I don't know how you're meant to do that. The whole thing would, because that thing just keeps chasing you the whole time at like a consistent rate. Oh, that's right, I need 2 hands to play this game. So ash is falling down from the volcano, very bad. I'm constantly gaining ash in my lungs, and if that reaches max, I die. So I'm technically on a timer. I'm gonna slip off and die. There we go, it's okay. So yeah, this level's kind of on a timer, and the timer's pretty bad. Also, I'm out of stamina, as you can tell with the bar, it's flashing, and you notice that he's like groaning and leaning over when he's like walking. That could potentially slow me down, but if I keep running, it won't come into play. Oh, the bear will be fine. It just comes into play later. The donation incentive for the dog is coming up in like 2 levels, like this level and then one more. Volcanic ass. It's extremely volatile, like my roommates. Get owned, get owned. Not you. So yeah, if you want to donate for me to not save the dog and go faster, you'll have to beat out the, I assume to be winning donation of $50. Bruh.
Is that all right?
Just don't breathe. So yeah, we find a house in the middle of the forest and we die. Game over. That's the run. Yeah. Ray, he was a member of the international rescue team until a year ago. He spends his days in despair, still clinging to that one compass he received on that day. So we got saved by the only inhabitant of the house, who happens to be a small girl by the name of Iris. She's over there. So we're gonna pocket her lighter.
Stealing from the little girl.
Yes, we're pocketing her lighter. I think her parents are in town or something, like down the road. We're also gonna pocket this gas canister.
Is it her dog kill?
No? You travel a decent distance away from her house before you come across the dog. I think it's just a wild dog. So now we approach her, trigger a cutscene, and it's entirely irrelevant. She's like, oh, we need to go, we need to leave, it's not, no, you're like, we need to leave, it's not safe here. And she's like, oh, I have a car that might help. And you're like, yeah, it might actually.
Also, you're 8.
Also, you're a child, it's fine. So that lighter we stole, we're gonna use it immediately to light the garage. And then we're going to jump the gun, so to speak. The game's gonna be like, you need to open the garage door. You try to open the garage door, it doesn't work because there's no power. So we use the gas canister we stole to power the generator. So we're basically just using her stuff, like without her permission. We just toss the lid everywhere, raise a litterer. Rude. So now we turn on with the generator and we open the gate and then we leave. I can't see. Oh, that was wild. So you're like, oh no, there's a small girl involved and we're taking her off the mountain. Does that mean escort missions? That means escort missions, but they're not horrific, they're just really annoying. Also, her voice is
Iris, it's time to leave.
really obnoxious. And she goes, Ray, like
Yes.
all the time.
And this, I was thinking about giving this to you before we leave.
Oh, thanks, babe.
Again, she's 8.
A satellite phone?
She has a satellite phone.
Must be the ashes.
Yeah, I've tried many times, but I couldn't get it working. I still think you should take it.
At least she's
Right.
giving this to
You
us.
might be able to use it once the ashes thin out.
So that's how you end up with an actual radio on you when you can hear like radio stuff going on.
Alright,
But
it's time to
up
leave.
until that point, you're actually hearing like the car radio. So we leave, and now we're in a car. After this level is when the threshold happens. So once I finish this driving section, it's done.
It's still daytime, but already so dark.
Iris, Leora.
Yeah.
We'll take it
Yeah,
slow.
the connections. So you think, oh yeah, we've got a nice like 4-wheel drive, it's just a mountain, we'll be fine. You find out that the situation is significantly more dire. Because remember, this was a volcano, an active volcano. So look, there's some flaming rocks. I don't want to like roll off the map. You can hit it in rocks and it hurts your car a little bit and that's fine, but like rolling off the map kills you. Would you believe? She's gonna give me lip the entire way.
Yeah, don't worry.
Please be careful, Ray.
Ooh, are we there yet, kind of thing?
Great, we're up so high. It's like I lived on a mountain or something.
I know, right? My car's really slow. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Great, a river.
What should we do?
Plow through it. Oh, it's a rock. Who thought there were rocks in the river? Who did this? Monolith. Come on, bruh. Oh yeah, epic jump. Yippee! Yeah, stun jumps again. So we've hit 2 out of 2. Oh yeah, lava. It's fine, don't worry about it. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Dude, it's fine. Ow, rock, it's fine. Ah, it's good. It's all good. Fine.
So,
Safe.
okay. I'm sneaking
I got a range ticket. I got a range ticket that I'm not going to use. I'm saving the dog.
Saving the dog.
Saving the dog. Good. All right. Whatever. So
Fine.
fine. I'll save the dog. Okay. So running over the lava, doing sick jumps, that damages a car apparently, and now it has no wheels, and it's also stopped moving. So that's a problem.
I think I pushed it too hard.
Really?
It's dangerous. We got no choice. Iris, we gotta walk.
We gotta walk. So, again, this is like the whole ash is falling down and we're choking slowly. Thankfully, there are trees that just happen to have nice amounts of clear air directly underneath it, and Iris is currently sitting in it. So yeah, volcanic ash clogs your lungs. Whoa. Wouldn't have guessed.
Looks like the pyroclastic flow has been through this place.
So this bit, like the explosive geysers, for some reason I have to take this slowly. Like he's like, "Ooh, better be close." Those things spawn randomly, and if it targets me directly, I usually can't actually dodge it. Like,
It's like a minefield.
there's nothing I can do to stop it from hurting me if it targets me directly like that. It's twice. Thank you. He also swears whenever it happens. Poop. Poop. So we go all the way across. We're like scouting out a way out. So we go all the way across. And we're like, yeah, we think we can do this.
Looks like this is the only way.
Thankfully, I don't have to actually physically go back.
Go back and get Iris.
I just like teleport back, which is great. And Iris is still there. She hasn't moved. Bless it. Because
found a
nothing
way
would be
out.
more annoying if she was just gone. Yeah, she's not an idiot. So she actually stays when she's told to stay in a location. And you're like, let's go. Walk over some deadly pyroclastic flow. You ready for this? But no, Ray's actually a little bit sensible. He's like, I'll carry you over this and I'll cop the damage. Now, I can't run when I'm carrying someone. So now I have even less of a chance of dodging the pyroclastic flow if it targets me. But it's fine, don't worry about it.
What is this place?
Nope, that's not fun.
Pyroclastic flow is passed
Really?
by.
They're cornering me.
It's still very hot beneath.
Ow, oh, double rude. I'm just gonna, that's very hurt. So yeah, notice that I had 6 in every slot. That's because I got given all of their supplies when I left with the car from the guy that I saved. This is, whoa, please stop. This is the worst I've seen it. No, stop. Come on, bro. Yeah, that's it. That's the good stuff. Oh. The most intense dodge. Oh, come on. That like touched my butt. Yeah, I know, it's toasty bum. It's a hot butt.
So hot.
I knew I just had to walk straight. We did it! We escorted her over the volcanic ash.
Can you wait here?
Now we tell her to wait here.
I'll wait. Just please come back.
No, I'm gonna leave you here to die.
Completely identical rock. Under this completely identical tree.
So we get the slap, the quick escape. Where's that bloody dog? The dog is, you walk past it, so it's in a crater.
Staying inside the car is no use either.
There
We'll
he
end up
is.
dehydrated.
Hey, buddy.
The only thing we can do is go.
Let's rescue the dog.
Nightmare.
What a nightmare. Oh, it has a name too. I can't read it though. It's like Silver.
Silvernator.
Yeah, I think it was Silvernator. See, you saved the doggy. There, I saved the dog.
Hooray!
And by save the dog, I mean I just release it from its pin and it just hobbles off. It gives me the extra life though, it's always nice. Some sick bonus. So yeah, I saved the dog. And now I'm spun around and lost because I... Nah, that's, this is SP, that's battle points that I was losing. SP is used to improve, SP is used to improve Ray, whereas battle points are used to improve weapons. And you earn battle points from doing battle, and you earn Ray points by doing Ray things, like saving people.
Why aren't they called Ray points instead of SP?
Because they're survivor points technically, and you're a survivor.
Fair enough.
I'm a survivor.
Railroad
See, you
track.
find like the burning
down
campsite, and you're like, whoever was there, they're long gone now.
Iris must be anxious. I better get back.
Oh yeah, Iris, that's right. She's like waiting for us. We've only been gone for like, what? 2 minutes, if that? Oh yeah, the bear. So the bear's back. This is very not good. But don't worry, we're gonna shoot it.
Go away.
Go away, bang. Yeah, it's meant to like charge you, but because my handgun is so heavy, it hurts. H for hurt. Oh, she just screamed out, Ray, in the distance. So she's like super concerned and stuff because she thinks you've basically abandoned her. And look, I've abandoned everyone that I had the capacity to abandon, so it's not too far of a statement. But I can't leave her behind, so I have to actually go save her. She's lucky this time. I'm getting spun around by this forest, it's very lame. Hey look, this is where she's, oh.
Iris? Iris, where are you? Where is she?
So you remember how I was like, oh, she's not an idiot? She's an idiot. Hey look, the bear's back! Bear's back for round 2. Electric Bearaloo. It's down. He's down. He's done. That's it. Bear's done.
Incentive, save the bear.
That is saving the bear. I didn't kill him. He's fine. He's Gucci gang. Like, he didn't die. Hello, mods? So I'm cautious about my stamina, and I'm also cautious about the fact that I'm dying from Ash. I didn't get the slap. There we go. The slap. Always worth it. And now he's back. So now we actually need to kill the bear. Because the bear is like, bro, it's you or me.
Doesn't look like he's gonna leave us alone.
Even though we've like left him alone as much as we could, he's like, no, you, I want you. If I'm gonna die, it's gonna be through some wicked sick, it's gonna be through some wicked sick meat. Jig. So if I don't duck away in time, I get forced into taking the damage from the bear. And the bear, believe it or not, getting run into by a bear at full speed hurts. Just a bit. So now the bear's dead. It actually is dead. We've killed it. It took 6 bullets. And look, there's Iris.
Thank God.
Ray!
She ran off
right?
because she was concerned that you had left her behind.
Sorry, I wanted to see if you were all right, but I lost direction and...
As long as you're all right.
But look, I found a railroad
So,
track.
important fact for all of those who are thinking about raising kids, even if you're the one who has like resolved the issue, if your child thinks they've done it too, be sure to congratulate them, because that's what Ray's about to do. Hey look, he found...
I think you're right. Good work.
Good parenting, Ray. So we're going to... we have to go down the slope, and the trigger's on her, not the slope. So I've like tried to look at the slope and there's nothing, but then I look at her and it's like, jump down. So yeah, that's this level all sorted. You could probably do donation incentives or donos or anything,
You all
plug,
right, Iris?
Yes, I'm okay.
because there's gonna be a lapse in
Okay,
sound.
let's move
hopefully.
quickly.
Just a quick reminder that we are supporting Beyond Blue, a Australian independent not-for-profit organisation designed to help those who struggle with depression, suicide, anxiety, and other mental disorders. Very good organisation that we've been supporting for 5 years.
Ray should have hit them up in the 1 year that he's been
It's so high.
upset.
Yeah.
So, the start of this level, this is when I got a little bit curious about routing in stuff, because I realized that if you shoot down 10 rockets from this helicopter, you get the rocket launcher from it, the Twister, I think it's called. And I'm like, oh, how much time would I have to waste to get it? And then how much time would it save having something that does 777 damage? Mind you, my handgun does 50. I found out that the answer is a lot of time is saved. So I lose 45 seconds getting the missiles, but I gain like a minute for like 3 fights. Like 3 separate fights gave me like a minute each. So yeah, those guys have no regard for the fact that I was escorting a small child and they're now firing rockets at me. But then all of a sudden they stop firing rockets at me when I'm now out of track and stuck where I am. But that's okay. Ray don't go down without a fight. He's gonna put them down with his handy dandy handgun.
Looks like I have no other choice.
You get him, Ray. You tell him.
They must have gotten separated from the rest.
Pardon? No, Gregory's dead. He's long dead. He got crushed by a water tower like ages ago. No. This is just a different helicopter. So there's 3 phases to the fight. I've just triggered the second phase by reducing them to a certain amount of HP, and I can just pump them full of bullets while they're transitioning to their next phase, which is great. I'm also constantly losing time to ashes, so I don't want to spend too much time screwing around.
No problem at all.
No!
Does prove specification.
So we're gonna wait until that little icon goes away, that they're not shooting at us, because that hurts. I don't want to be hurt. Hurt is bad. Yes. But it's increasing very, very, very slowly, so. Ah, he shot me immediately. Yeah. No, no.
Visibility is poor.
I lost my combo, bro. I'm gonna lose subscriber. Just gonna reload. Oh, he's about to slice me with the blades. Yeah. So if I was still standing, he'd like and cut off like 3/4 of my HP. It hurts. Could you imagine getting hit by rotor blades from an active helicopter? All right, we're now into phase 3. So I could technically shoot him while transitioning and he won't hit me because I can't do anything about the cover. So I could be shooting him now, but I don't want to because I want the rockets. So I want him to fire rockets at me specifically. So wait. I have to wait until they pass a certain threshold or else I'll accidentally hit him with the rockets and they will hurt. So there's 6 per volley. And then he gives us a weak spot, but we're not going to touch it because it would kill him. And then we need to get to the end of the next volley. Pardon me. We get to the end of the next volley and then we hit him once and he loses. So we've hit 10, that's 11, and that's 12, and then we're done. So if you saw for a split second, it said 9,999 damage. There's a lot of damage. It's meant to instantly execute the helicopter. Like, that's how bad it's meant to be in terms of damage. So we've now unlocked Twister, the rocket launcher. We have to get to the end of the level before we actually get it, which is okay, because we don't need it until much
How
later.
about the helicopter?
Those are people we don't want to see. Too bad it wasn't a rescue helicopter.
Pardon?
Why'd they attack you?
I have to fight them to save someone important.
I thought it didn't
not
just
going
max
so
like 9999.
Right.
Sorry that I scared you.
I don't know, it comes up for like
Everything's all right?
half a second and it's gone.
Let's get going.
Okay.
Yeah, having the stinger is going to help a lot later down the track. So now we need to like continue our beautiful jaunt down a ash-covered mountain that with an active volcano while escorting a small child. So yeah, that would be pretty hot down there, but it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Well, that would be made of metal, so it'd be yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't worry about it. Trust me, it's fine. Don't worry about it. This level's annoying. I don't really like it. It's just kind of dumb for just silly reasons. I guess I could
looks
talk
like a place
about
for storing
like New Game
timbers.
Plus. So when you beat the
must be
game,
up ahead.
there's 3 difficulties: normal, hard, and true survivor. Hard is unlocked by beating the game on normal, and true survivor is unlocked by getting 50 titles. That whole title business I was talking about before. Oh wait, I need to examine the not climate. Look
Looks
at
like
it.
there's a route up
I need,
ahead.
need to look at this. So when you beat the game, you get to save and then you can start again
How do we get
on a higher
there?
difficulty, or you can go back to any of the levels
We
you've
need
already
something
done
for a foothold.
with all of the stats that you've acquired. When you start again, you still have all of your like stats and weapons and whatnot. So that's what the whole New Game Plus thing is. They do it on normal with max stats, maxed weaponry, and the mechanical array suit, which makes them invulnerable. So it's just a casual jaunt through the game and nothing exciting happens, and I don't have to actually think about it. Because I just pull out like the assault rifle and just spray and everything dies. Or I like shoot a rocket launcher and then I like look at my nails or something like that. Whoa, I'm stuck on the railroad, that's weird. So I'm gonna pick up the shovel. Shovel's very good, I need that shovel. The shovel. So I'm gonna try and break this metal thing that's holding this in place. Find out that I
It's
can't
not
do it.
breaking up.
And what am I ever going to do?
They're stuck.
They're stuck.
Can't anything be done to break them apart?
Nah, there's nothing we can do about it. How can I weaken the metal? Don't. Nah, bro, it's not worth it. Okay, it kind of is worth it.
Lava.
It said scoop.
Ray, what happened?
No, he's got a shovel, bro.
Take care of it.
fine. Don't worry about it. And then it breaks. Wow, lava's so great. Except for the fact that it should be cooking us alive right now. Whatever.
And also maybe the shovel too.
Yeah, the shovel should have just melted or whatever, bro. It's fine. The rate at which I'm gaining ash changes depending on where I am. So down where I was just then, it was like a slow but steady rate. And obviously there was that clear bit beneath the balcony that I could use to clear my breath if I was taking way too long. But up here, in this higher area, see how there's like wind pushing like a large amount of dust? You'll see that the rate at which it increases and fills is really fast while I'm in this like one timber yard area.
All right.
So it's just this area here that it happens.
Okay.
So I have to be kind of quick. So it's gonna cook up pretty quick, but thankfully I got out before it started to like vamp up on me. So we're gonna take this timber yard key because it's here, and then we're gonna clear our lungs because we don't want to die. Slappy. Yeah, good on you, Ray. Hype yourself up. Then we're gonna open this door by wiggling our hands. We did it. So now we can continue on our casual jaunt through
It's open.
the
Iris,
forest.
Let's move on.
You're going to see another moment of Iris being dumb and annoying. So I'm going to go up. Oh, I forgot that stamina's a thing. No, I just wanted to show you what it's like. I wasn't paying attention. That's my actual excuse. So lava, remember, active volcano, yada, yada, yada. Iris is like going to get melted by it. And she decides she's going to run away from it. Now, keep in mind, she hasn't been blocked off from the upper path, but she takes the lower path, which means that the lava is going to continue to chase her, and we can't do anything about it. And she's about to go up against a gate with no way to open it because it's locked.
Won't open. It's so good. It still won't open.
Don't worry, guns solve every problem. Thank you for that tutorial game. Ah! You can shoot her, it does nothing. I tried. I wanted to know what happens. She's like an immortal being. But lava kills her. That's her weakness. Oh yeah, she's trapped at a ledge over there that she can't cross. So I need to help her again. Again, this would have been nice and fine if she just went up instead of down. I can't do it. Ugh. If I had a higher strength, my punches would throw the barrels further. And she just walks across the barrels. The lava's ages away. It's taking its sweet time. Because the amount of time that it travels is like a fixed amount. So if I do really fast on the lock, I have more time to screw around. But if I leave it to like the last second, then I actually have to be really quick with the barrels and so on and so forth. This requires no effort from me, which is good.
Like lava, solution to every problem. Bullets, solution to every other problem.
Yeah, if it can't be solved with lava, it's solved with bullets. Don't worry, Ray's a champion. Look at that. Oh, what a champion. What a bro.
Sorry to put you through all this.
It's okay.
It's okay. Then we leave.
If you hadn't saved me, my house would have been built.
Yeah. I got the rocket. Yeah. Nice. No, I don't want to save my progress. Yes, I do want to upgrade my weapons. I want to upgrade the handgun to max. No! Thank you. All right, that's done. And then equip. And then this one, the special slot for the volcano. That's what it's called, the volcano. Get it? Because we were on a volcano. 5K and then one of those. That's the one.
Previous weapons was enough.
No, if you shoot Gregory's grenades 10 times before you kill him, you get his assault rifle, which is garbage. It's got some weird name to it. No, it's like, I actually don't remember the name of it. I looked at its stats. You can't upgrade these special weapons. They've got fixed stats. Also, Iris falls into the river at this point. Look at that beautiful face. It's just garbage. It has like no accuracy, so I don't know why it's there. So she falls into this, which is actually called a lahar, I think it's called. It's the technical term for a rapids formed by a volcano. Yeah, lahar.
I'll find you, Iris.
Where's my cursor? There it is. That's bad.
Help me out here, Steve.
Come on, come on. So I got it. Yes, he's calling on Steve, the person he's betrayed for the past year. Mash, damn it! Yeah, with the compass.
Just a little bit more.
That's it, bro. I believe. Kick, you nerd. Also, if I run out of breath, I die. So I can dolphin kick to safety. That's fine. Yeah, that's the quick one. So you can surface for air, because that's obviously quite hard to do as a casual person. You'd be like, what's going on? To do it casually, you're expected to like surface for air, and you can't like pursue her while you're in the air, while you're up. Oh, I didn't do it in 45 seconds or whatever it is. If you do it like extremely quickly, you get the frog suit. I don't know what the frog suit does. Oh, so we've now finished the escort mission. Iris is officially safe. We've gotten off the mountain, she gets sent to somewhere, and then all of a sudden, I'm in an airplane.
I'm gonna check on the cockpit.
There's that guy, again, if I spoke to him, he'd be like, he says some really cryptic stuff, and then he gives you a ticket to a shooting range for a specific weapon. So now we're going to trigger the fact that I think the pilots are dead and or gone. I don't know, there's no pilots. So he's like, I need a parachute. And that guy's just like, whatever, I don't care, I'm fine.
So what are you saying? You think I've gone?
I don't know what his deal is. Also, don't put on the parachute. Instead, hold it to your chest and then accidentally open it. All right, bye parachute. And he's now standing, he's like, oh, that's a little bit concerning, but it's okay.
Shit. There has to be a parachute.
You're right, the one that was closer to you is when you got out of the cockpit. So I have to crouch twice. There's nothing I can do. They're like at fixed distances as opposed to like time. Dun, dun, dun. And then I get the parachute.
All I have to do is jump.
Put it on first, then jump, please.
Awesome.
He's helping us. Because a lot of story happened between us saving Iris and us ending up on the plane. Basically, they're like, we know where Surge is. They're at Bainesville, and you need to go there and save them. And then he puts you on a plane. So now I need to like, I'm in a hurricane now, so there's a hurricane happening. Yeah, I know. So I need to like pull in the direction that I'm going to like flail towards to prevent my icon from like zooming off screen. If it zooms off screen, I think I like lose. I've never lost this minigame, and I don't intend on that happening. You can get really bad, like it can go almost completely off screen and you'll be fine. But I'm parachuting down to Bainesville, which is currently in the midst of a hurricane. Yes, this is still it's still been less than 24 hours since the earthquake at the start of the game. I don't know how. It's like 7 p.m. It started at 8 in the morning. So that was a quick stage. They're like two really quick stages, Lahar and then the parachute, and then we're on to like actual content.
So, earthquake, firestorm, tsunami, volcano, tornado.
Lahar tornado.
Lahar tornado.
Lahar hurricane.
Hurricane, yeah.
And then the hurricane has an extra thing that it causes in Bainesville, which the game's about to tell us. Specifically, a flood. So Bainesville is flooding at the moment. Fair cop. It also has a nice dam nearby, which, oh yeah, we're in the middle of combat. We have a dam nearby that is now overflowing because of the hurricane and the flash flooding and all that nonsense. You know, standard procedure. Again, I think the hurricane is technically caused by the earthquake.
He's here.
Do not ask me how. I'm pretty sure that's how the law works. Is that this was all planned by Surge from the very beginning, using the Professor and Lisa as like the logic behind it or something like that. No, they put their base of operations in the middle of a flood, so that way people would be gone from the city. Like, that's the whole point. They're using the natural disasters to like remove pedestrians from the situation and also hide their tracks. But obviously Ray is epic US Marine man and just knows. So it's fine. So yeah, bit of a flood, kind of crazy.
Surge is here. That means Lisa is here too.
You are correct, Ray.
What the hell What's he thinking?
So Evans was the guy that we fought in the geothermal plant. He's like the big bad of the entire thing. He's like being really rude about all of this. So we're just gonna climb into this upper window. Because like if you try to go left, which is the way you're meant to go, you come across like 100 dudes and you're like, I can't handle that, I'll die. I'm sorry, what? What's the previous 100 dudes had to do with that?
They see me?
I don't need that rocket launcher. That's irrelevant
They're still
until
coming.
the next boss fight. No. No. Oh! Epic ninja moves. There's a rocket launcher dude at the bottom of the stairwell. Oh! Nice try. And then... Boo! He's meant to hit you, but he didn't hit me. And I don't know why. He just got really sleepy all of a sudden. Oh, that was going to be the best flick shot of my life. I get so close. Golden Man! And he's gone. Oh, by the way, because I've maxed out the heavy handgun, I no longer require battle points. They are entirely useless to me. Bro. Combos do not matter. They're good for the swag, I guess. Yeah, Trihex would be proud.
Lisa has to be somewhere around here. She's all right.
So we're gonna leap into this window. So this couple is about to have the time of their lives, and then suddenly a man climbs in through their window. I would be shocked too. And you can save them by talking to them, but I'm not gonna save them. So if you talk to them, you're like, look, I know I interrupted your romantic evening, but you should probably leave. There's a flood that's about to wipe out the city. And you're like, and they're like, yeah, we should probably do that. But instead, if you don't talk to them, they're just like, no? Make out? Have romantic night in rainstorm? Hurricane? It's all right, don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. I'm telling you, don't worry about it.
He's here!
I shot him in the shoulder and he died. The heavy handgun is just silly. Like body shots kill the weak dudes, headshots unscoped kill the other guys, and scoped headshots kill basically everyone. Bam, bam, bam. Damn it, he's tough. Oh, I wanted that. You can shoot that guy before. Ooh. Oh, I'm like flinching every time I shoot. Ow, bro. That was a shotgun? That was rude. There we go. Yeah. I'm not meant to be shot at, would you believe? Because I've got maximum reloading and maximum everything, I don't have to worry about timing my reloads to like perfection. I can kind of, oh, nah bro, I ducked that. The box! The box! Oh, I shot the dude? He was behind the box though. The box! Oh, the box. I don't know what's in it. I just wanted to shoot it.
Looks like most areas are flooded.
You are correct, Ray.
If it's from the hurricane that's blowing in from
The hurricane is blowing in from the East Coast. So yeah, hurricanes, wild stuff. So I actually want to upgrade one more thing before I basically give up on upgrading anything, and that's capacity by one more. So the reason why I'm upgrading capacity, you know when I open like the menu and there's like 4 things that I can consume, every upgrade to capacity increases that by 1, which is irrelevant because it doesn't fill it and I don't pick up any more. But the other more important detail is any secondary weapon I have has a certain amount that it can hold in its clip and a certain amount of reserve ammo. Every capacity adds that reserve ammo to its capacity total. And the rocket has 1. So for every capacity upgrade, I get 1 more rocket. So instead of having 2, I now have 4, which is incredibly important for the fact that if I miss, I'm going to be low on rockets. Oh yeah, I'm not a dog that needs to be saved, but this is mandatory. Book's like, no. And now we gotta run. Remember that this was a thing in the game? Don't, I'm going hard. I gotta save the dog. Go, go. Save the dog, grab it. Don't worry, the flood won't get me. Thank God for that bus, because we would still be dead. Thank God you're all right, you'll survive, don't worry. Good to know that Ray apparently can speak with animals. Yeah, the dog's just like, Murr. water. So we like climbing on like building parts and whatnot in this level, this like whole Bainesville area. So yeah, as I said, every animal in the game, excluding the one in the forest, are mandatory saves, and you only save so many people in the game. So it's like, obviously the game had its priorities. Bro. There's a guy there.
Over there!
Over there! Give me that burger time. And then I get one shot. Ah! It's fine. Because then he comes out. I've never actually killed this dude until then. Like, oh, he was up there. I missed it. Bro. So if you shoot a box that has ammo in it, it automatically fills in your active magazine. Like, you don't have to physically reload, it reloads for you, which is weird. Do you remember that like flash wave that came through before?
Oh no, someone's inside.
There's another one.
Hey, you alright?
I don't know where it's coming from because the dam's already broken and it should have swept through the city. But, and another one.
The flash flood. It's coming.
Just in case you weren't aware of where the flash flood's coming from, the game will then inform us of where it's coming from. This would hurt. Ray's got some guts on him.
It won't open.
It won't open.
It's running out.
There it is. Break the door. Break the door. If you take too long, you actually see it come around the corner, like it just did then. But you can see it like whoop. So, doing that to save the man is irrelevant because now he's off the side of the, he's off the other side of the bridge, and you don't have to, but you can save him, and he gives you extra life. But he's the longest save in the game because you have to interact with him to let him know that you are going to save him, and then you assess the situation. There's fire. You go find a life raft rubber ring, and then you go back and you like throw it at him. And that's how you like resolve the situation. But that requires you to do like 2 backtracks from rescue start. And that's lame. We don't like that.
Too many. Maybe I should try a detour.
Okay. Local nearby building. So he's at Bainesville and he's trying to figure out where the base of operations for Surge is. And obviously he's just following the trail of bad guys, as you would. But then this happens. This is a radio station.
Base here. Guard squad, come in.
Guard squad here.
The subject is in the vicinity. Find him and arrest him.
That makes
Whatever
arresting.
you do, don't let him near the church.
Thank you for informing us that we now need to go to the church. So for some reason they're like, yeah, and then he says it.
Church.
So then someone notices that he's here.
God damn it.
Yes, everyone here is an idiot.
I can hear gunshots.
I can hear
How
gunshots.
the hell did he find us?
Guard squad, come in.
Oh, yeah, it's a
Gunshots. Are you exchanging fire with the subject?
No.
I repeat, don't let him get near the church.
Thank you for letting me know that I shouldn't be near the church. I don't know. They should just know that it's the church.
What a son of a bitch.
Yeah, don't let him near the base. Where's the base again? Oh, I wanted that to go so close. I just wanted to make him feel like he had a chance. He didn't have a chance. No chance. 0.
Shit. Did they see me?
Yes. So this one's kind of weird. It's the first like auto-scrolly bit, I want to say, in terms of the shooty McShooty. So with these,
There's too many.
you need to like cause a certain number of deaths. I haven't fully understood it when I've done my, whoa. He actually survived a scoped body shot. What a champion. Oh, that's right, because the game has damage rolls and it must have been like minimum. Anyway, this game, like this area, I need to kill a certain number of dudes, and I haven't really figured out what the conditions are for this like thing to end, because they do just approach infinitely. But then eventually Ray like lifts his head slightly and notices something of importance that resolves the entire fight. Yeah. I don't know why we have to kill like a certain number of dudes before it comes up. as I said, that post apparently holds like 60 dudes. There he goes. And
Right. If I hit that, I'll be over.
yeah, they were just dancing, bro. And now they're having a swim in the low water. Yeah, so I don't fully understand the mechanic of that like fight, but you need to just kill dudes. Because if you just sit there, if you're like, oh, eventually he'll look up. If you just sit there and don't kill anyone, it never happens. Yeah, I guess. Like, it comes up later on during the worst gunfight in the entire game, which is actually really difficult, where bullets are flying in every possible direction, but you yourself have to kill a certain number of dudes, and you have allies killing dudes for you. That's not good enough. They can't kill dudes. It has to be you. So yeah, now we have to do some intense platforming with a game where platforming does not lend to it. So I've missed this fence jump 6 times in a row before. So expect me to get it first try and then pop off like mad. Oh, flash flood warning. Thank you. So, yeah! So the momentum component of your jumps are entirely, so if I stand still and jump, he does that jump, which there is no motion component to it. Like horizontal component to it. However, if I move, I have to move a certain amount before the jump actually turns into a running jump. And that's very hard when you're on a tiny box. Why not? So the thing I just shot, it's giving my bar the green glow. It makes it stop decreasing. It's an item that I can use called Stamina 25. It's like a drug, I guess. Some wonder drug. Pardon? Don't do drugs, kids, except ones that are advertised by the world, I guess. Also, you might have noticed that like these kind of units, I was originally able to just body shot them and they'd die. Now they're not. It's because the game is now vamping up the difficulty of my enemies, because it's expecting me to have lots of like powerful weapons and whatnot. Except I just have I have 2 powerful weapons. That's all I need, really. So we're gonna steal their boat, and there's another boat. I think that might have actually been the same boat, and the game just forgot to delete it. So Banks is our next boss. His tasks are always executed to perfection. He seems boorish, though, and we're going to put a rocket in his grill. Just wipe that sweat off of your brow in a storm. It's fine. So this guy like challenges you to a fight?
Hey, come on. Let's have a little dance.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like you're gonna let me through, huh?
Yeah. Reminds me of my days in the Green Berets.
The Green
We're
Berets.
just
Mercenary, huh?
grenade!
Have fun.
Ah!
Hero. I don't care about Surge. All I care about is killing you.
Wait for it. So that was the first weak spot. He gives me another one, which is his butt. Woo, that hurts. Let me just yeah. See, my capacity is like very high. And now he's dead. Thus, you see why the rocket launcher is great. I would have had to go through another phase of the fight just to get his health down low enough to kill him. But the rocket, even though it wasn't a weak spot shot, it hit him so hard it had to do 2 damage counters. It was like, I don't know how to deal with this. So it created 2. It's like Risk of Rain 2, where it's like after you hit 9,999, it like creates 2 numbers. It's the same concept. What? Risky. Blessed Risky. Shout outs to the new content where you get to play as Rex, the flower robot. So we've now made it to the church where Lisa is and Surge.
Somewhere in there.
Lisa, the professor, and Surge. And we're just gonna go right through the front door. Because we're champions like that.
Why do they care about Lisa?
Lisa's Steve's sister, and we need to give the compass to her. That's why we care about her. That's the only reason we care about her. She's just involved in this operation, which we're doing because we don't want the White House to be nuked. But that's whatever. So we got caught, and they took our weapons, and they chucked us in what is essentially a prison. It's a bunker. Oh, look, the doctor. He's dead.
Oh no, Professor Davis? He's dead.
He's just dead. Like,
Sorry. Shit.
whoa, whoa,
Lisa's still
linguini.
alright.
Yeah, I hope Lisa's still all right. It ain't looking good, fam. So yeah, we've been trapped. It's flooding, and because we're in a bunker, it's now flooding, and we're going to die. So there's some bubbles coming out of the wall. So there's a crate of items to the left. I have to interact with the wall to get the idea to grab something from the crate. Because if I look at the crate, he's just like, nah, there's nothing in there. And he gets a crowbar. Nice. Smash. Let me smash. And then we get to go through. So now we get to do underwater segments. That's right, this game has underwater segments. The game that features everything. Everything your action heart could desire. Yep, still 24 hours. Dun, 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 dun. It's like Goku screaming for 2 episodes, but it's really been like 2 seconds. So we made it out of the basement, and the flood has now reached our kneecaps, whereas before it wasn't even at ground level. Yeah, the flood's doing that thing where it floods. Wild, I know. So we're gonna try and get into this shed. We could technically go into the front door, but then Ray uses his brains and he's like, I'm not going in there with no weapons, because how am I going to kill everyone? So now I have to break open the door. Swag. I'm also going to break this barrel for first aid. Yeah. And then I'm going to break this box. Hey, look, it's my gun.
This is it. This is my gun.
There are many like it, but this one is mine.
I'm coming to get you.
So for some reason, they left all of my weaponry, including my rocket launcher, my assault rifle, my shotgun, my handgun, all on that box. Very nice. So now I have my weapons, and I'm going to go straight in the front door. I'm going to go kill like 50 dudes.
Lisa too?
Are they? We'll never know. Church interior.
Is surgeon sign? We'll never know. Church interior has surgeon sign.
Yeah. It is a singular day of crisis. The last level is called One Hell of a Day. Makes sense. That adds up. Haha, you're dead. Haha, you're dead. Whoa! You're dead. Whoa! I didn't notice you. You're so small and insignificant. Yeah. Stupid butt face. No, don't elbow me with your gun. Oh, that was like an inch from his forehead. Yeah? I'm bad. Banned? There we go, that's a bit more like a pro. Oh. I'm trying to like get wicked sick flick shots and look cool, but in reality I'm just looking like an idiot. You know, give a little, take a little. The downside, so when I rerouted this game and put in handgun heavy over handgun 2, is that handgun 2 has a faster fire rate. So me taking those measured shots is partially because the gun won't let me fire any faster. Thank you for letting us know that he has the keys.
She's up there.
But yeah, that's like, I guess the downside of using handgun heavy. Obviously the massive payoff is if I don't miss, then it doesn't matter. So now the door opens slightly more, and now we're in a bit of a flood, like a proper flood. Pardon me. Now we get the whole mechanic of, I'm just gonna duck real quick, wrecked. And I go into a combat section, but when I hide, I drown. So that's the whole gimmick of this fight.
Finally made it.
But I should just kill them, so it should be fine.
Don't give the bastard time to rest.
I don't want to rest. I actually want the opposite of rest. Oh, no. Oh, there's a guy there. Hey, man. Sorry.
Don't leave your post. Okay, time to finish him off.
It's like shooting clay targets at a carnival. except they shoot bullets at you. So that's the guy that has the key. Now, you think you could go interact with him and take the key, right? No, you can't. You go to him and he's just there. You can't like interact with him or anything. So we need to go up to Lisa and talk to her. We finally found you, Lisa, and no, we're not giving you the compass. So now the flood has reached up this high because the glass windows have shattered. So we're gonna go back into the water. We're looking for the keys. Did I mention that the church was flooding? Yeah, that's a problem. Shh, don't you use logic in my video game? That's rude. And watch this, boom, and then bye. He gets carried by the current, like a decent amount, yeah, for a full-grown man submerged in water. But we're gonna go talk to this fella, and by talk I mean check out his body. And the key's gone. That's a problem. It could be freaking anywhere because there's a massive current ripping like bodies out of everywhere. So now the game's like to really put the pressure on. She's now very close to drowning. Yeah, it's fine. Lava solves everything. So for some reason he needs to inform me that the key could have gotten swept away, but it hasn't. It's swept nice and kindly into this corner with a nice glowing icon to let me know that it's here. I don't get it. The guy was clearly in line of the door, which is where the current's going, but the key's just gone that way. So now she's drowning, and you know this, so you have a minute and a half to get back. Very spooky. She can hold her breath for a minute and a half. Not that it matters, because I'm going to get there in about 10 seconds. 69, nice. It's worth noting that this game's Metacritic score was 69. Nice. Unlock handcuffs. Lisa. So this ending cutscene where we escape the church, just watch it. It's Ray's weird. His motions don't add up to what a normal person would do in this scenario. Except for this. This is baller. Ready? Bam! I'd do that. Hurry! It's fine, don't worry about it. So he leads her out and she like, climbs up onto the thing and just like swims out. But he does this. Why? There's like a human's worth of height above you. He's just like, no, I have to go under. Oh, it's worth noting, Lisa gets captured immediately after you leave the church. No, I don't want to save. No. Leave. So now we've got a nice big surplus of, hey, it's Port Me. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. So it's now 5 in the morning. In reality, it's 3 in the morning, but whatever. Hurricane, there it is. That hurricane that we talked about before, we're now in it. Like it's actually here. So now we get to do the chasing. This is the last like car section of the entire game. It can be actually really difficult on the harder difficulties, and if I stuff up real hard, I could lose. But yeah, the idea is I just have to follow him. Do some Tokyo drifts. Yeah. Gas, gas, gas. Step on my ass. Tonight! Oh, yeah. I'm so skilled at this video game.
Looks like a ghost town.
No. Thankfully, no one's here. Except for the growing red truck.
Done being chased a while back. But now it's my turn to do some chasing.
Yeah, Ray, you tell him. That's right. Ooh, it's fine. I was trying to like drift through the gap. It didn't work. That's fine. Oh no, I'm not meant to notice. No, it's fine. You're kidding. And I'm upside down. Game. It's fine. I still haven't lost them. You're meant to see that cinematically explode and then you drive through it. But because we were busy being upside down, we didn't see it. So you didn't get to see the epic explosion happen. You just saw the aftermath. Also, we caught up to them. They have like a rubber banding system to it. On higher difficulties, they do not have a rubber banding system. If you stuff up, they're gone. Bye. Bye. Yes. Oh, the game does not like this. It's fine. Lag is just a construct of the mind. Still chasing them. You can't shake Ray, RC, Racer Extraordinaire. Former US Marine International Rescue Squad, that's the one. The IRS. Oh, you know that whole building thing, the first driving stage? We just get the same thing happening to us.
But getting here is good enough.
The runner needs a Ferrari. Nah, Eggman has my Ferrari. Damn you, Eggman.
Guess I'll have to walk. Oh well, what's a little hurricane gonna do?
What's a little hurricane gonna do? Ray, please. Just why? Why? So yeah, the area is under construction. So we know where they've gone. So we're now capable of chasing them on foot. Even though they traveled like half the city in 5 minutes. Whatever. It's a bit windy. Just gotta run.
Shit. Can't breathe. What a windstorm.
Yeah, what's a little hurricane gonna do? Oh, there's Evans, that guy that we couldn't kill before. And there's his sniper rifle, it's back.
Finally came, Ray.
Ray?
I'm right here. Come and get me. Well, see if you can get me.
Jick? Yeah, I was ready this time, he didn't miss.
Very good. You'll find the kitchen.
I honestly don't know what Evans's deal is. He's like completely off the chops mentally.
Get away this time.
Yes, but now he's his mortal enemy. Which makes sense because you've killed his entire squad, basically. He's the new leader. The old leader who made sure that Surge wasn't a terrorist organization and actually like good guys, got overthrown by Evans. And these guys just sort of went along with it. No, don't shoot me. Again, I can't zoom while I'm moving, so it makes shooting people in the head harder. Would you believe? Box. Oh, delicious. Oh, nice. Oh, the damage roll was bad. It's fine. I'm just a pro. Haha. He died. I mean, had a nap. Box. Burger time. No! Okay, that's less concerning. Ooh. He knew what was coming. Peek? Hello? Hello? Where is he? There he is.
Wind is too strong. Can't get a good aim. Shoot him. He's in the same situation as us.
Nah, I wouldn't compare me and you guys, sorry. Bro.
Not the kind of job I expected.
What were you expecting? I want to know. They're fighting in a hurricane against a one-man army that just wants to rescue his girlfriend. And give her a compass and then call it a day. Ooh. Oh, bro. No. I like how he waited. He was really concerned that I might not be ready to kill him. So I need to go up those stairs. Nice. I'm gonna go check out the door, but I need to wait and hear someone get crushed by a billboard. So wait for it. So we open the door. There he is. You heard him go, oh, in the background. That's the foreman that owns the key to that gate getting crushed by a billboard. Also, this box stack has something of vital importance to me. A health pack. I'm being safe, okay? I'm at. Okay, got some time.
I'm here to help.
I have no idea. Leon! Archer needs to be saved. Thanks, bro. Oh, yeah. He asked me to save his friend. I do not save his friend. With this leg, bro, I feel you. Here's the key for the place. Pardon? Fine. Drugs help. I injured it umpiring. But it's okay. It's still attached. Thanks, Dave. Enjoy sleep. So now we got the key from the foreman, who very coincidentally had to be nearby and hadn't evacuated even though there's a hurricane. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Why is the camera keep doing that all the time?
I'm sure they got another nuke tucked away.
Oh yeah, there's a nuke involved. That's right. So we've stopped one of the nukes, but we're like 100% sure there's another one, which is true. There is one more. That's ballsy. Flying a helicopter in a hurricane. Don't want to shoot it just in case Lisa's inside. She could be in there. That would be bad.
Whatever you say, I'll get you no matter where you go.
You sure about that? Oh, that's all right. Windy. So I'm being pushed.
This is a live report from the city of Port Alex. The record-breaking hurricane Erin just hit here a little over an hour ago. The rain is so heavy, I can barely see. The winds are so loud. Are you getting this?
It's like a genuine, actual, disaster. Oh, the guy that I meant to save is over there. Like, he's hanging off the edge. Nah, he's fine. He'll be fine, right? You can see the magical orange circle of escaping. That's where I need to go. But first, I need to do a bit of precarious walking.
Easy. You fall, you're dead.
Thank you for announcing that to yourself. I think he just really wanted to let me know that that's the case. Ray is God, okay. This is very intense platforming. But yeah, as said by Ray, well put, if I fall, it is immediately death. I'm just gonna drop. Damn it! Yeah, he's gone, bye.
I'm sorry.
Load? Why isn't yes by default? Oh, stamina 30, not 25. Dummy. Just hit some drugs, bro. It's also useful when you can't find any food. Oh. Okay, come on. Loading is really bad in this game. So dying is bad. Pardon? Excuse me, but I speedrun a GameCube game on the Wii, and its loading times are so much better that it saves like 15 minutes over 2 hours.
Yeah, but it's weekend.
Don't you use logic with me? It's banned. You're banned.
I'm banned that way.
Yes.
Okay.
I banned myself too. For good measure. I'm just gonna go the rookie way. You can like drop down and save time, but I don't know how it saves time. I just remembered timing it and it saved time.
Shit. Feels like I could get blown away.
Ray. Also, what is the logic behind this like structure? It's just this precarious platform that leads to a door that I can open because I have the key. Yeah, but what was the door there for? Why is it a door and not just like a gate or something? Like if it's just construction work.
It might go straight to normal. I don't know.
I wish I knew. I used it to open the gate. So 2 doors and then I'm done with it. I just throw it in the river. It's useless to me. I'm certainly not going to use it to save that guy that was dying. Nah, it's fine. He's fine. No. You just pull him up, and then he's like, oh, thank you, and then he gives you extra life, and he goes back to his friend, and they cuddle. I actually don't know that. I assume if you went back, he'd probably be there, but like, why would you go all the way back? That's silly. That's silly. So now the winds are so bad that it does like this super gust thing, and we need to play hide behind the cars. My favorite minigame. Thank you for the tutorial. So I'm just gonna hide behind this car.
Damn wind. Can't move.
So if you get caught by a certain portion of the actual wind blowing animation, or you're in it for too long, you get pushed back to the very beginning. It's not like you just get pushed back a lot, it's you are pushed back to the beginning. So there are many ways to do this, but this is the fastest way because you take that one risky run from here to the dude. That should be fine. Yeah. As soon as I ran that corner, it's fine. I think I can even go back and it doesn't
Headed to the other side
happen anymore.
I better find a way to get there.
So yeah, at this point, it's just like saving people is limited. There are still people for us to save, but in reality, so you examine this in order to make sure that we can actually go down this path. Like, there are people to save, but they're like so few and far between that it's basically a run and gun at this point. Also, Surge is very upset with me at the moment. Not that I blame them. So they've come up with a little bit of a drastic measure. Oh, that guy over there, as soon as you talk to him, he has a heart attack. And you save him from the heart attack. But he's not going to get talked to. So he's fine. As long as I don't talk to him, he doesn't have a heart attack. So they're not happy that I'm here, so they've prepared a nice little trap for me. It's a good trap.
It's too dangerous to leave this building. Going out there would be suicidal. What now?
Sure.
We need to get to that building somehow.
Somehow? I don't know. How will I ever cross that gap?
Maybe this will work. It's a little risky. Let's give it a try.
It's conveniently the right size and width to fit exactly the gap. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No one's moved it. The storm hasn't moved it.
Kill him! The enemy's been found! Open fire!
And now we go to killing dudes again. Oh, you were so dead, bro. Whoa, you came out firing. No. It wasn't even a headshot. I think I got him in the collarbone. That's a headshot. That beautiful cracked skull icon. Don't you yawn? You're not allowed to be tired during my incredibly entertaining speedrun.
He's here! Someone's hit!
Bro. Bro, that's rude. Don't be rude. Yeah, banned. Don't cough. It's very crimph. Also, they're hitting much harder and more accurately, so they're like overall it's very dangerous to be alive. But it's fine. I'll just die forehead. I'm actually gonna pop some extra healing just in case.
Damn it! Why the hell are we fighting here?
Yeah, so now the crowd's starting to, like the crowd of enemies I'm murdering are starting to be like, why are we doing this again? Like, is this really worth it? And they're starting to question their leadership. And that's working in our favor. It's only been a day. It's taken them a day to realize this. Still one day.
We are continuing our live broadcast from the storm zone downtown. A report just came in. Apparently a large-scale gunfight is going on in the middle of the city. An unidentified man is seen fighting against what appears to be an armed military group. The details are still unclear as to why this man is fighting.
Ooh, don't billboard me, please. That's instant kill. Ooh, ooh, ah! Ow! That hurt a lot. Ooh. This is random, but oh, come on. A bin? What? This is random. Like, getting hit by stuff is just like, I can't path it. It's completely random. Completely. You want to stay on the right, left side of the map because it works out in your favor, question mark? I don't know. Statistically, I think I've done like 20 runs of that area, and being on the left gives you an easier time to respond. It's okay, it's just me being low on HP. Also, if I didn't shoot that guy on the crane, he was going to kill me. Ballsy with the... Why am I reloading at every shot? I'm doing the, like, FPS shoot-up thing. So yeah, the guy gets in the crane and starts moving it towards you to actually drop something on you, which is pretty smart, but then you just shoot him. And the crane stops. Okay. Ooh. It was going for me. That signpost wanted me dead. So now we're gonna do possibly the stupidest thing I've ever seen Ray do. Because we need to get to that freeway. Yeah. Yeah. What a mad lad. Spooky. I hope people aren't afraid of heights. Note the water from every step he makes. It's fine, don't worry about it.
Lisa,
That was admittedly
my promise this time.
alright, but the next level is the hardest level in the game, and it's the third last level of the game. The reason why it's the hardest is because you have to do an incredibly lengthy gunfight. Oh, this is still part of the same level. This gunfight section is the hardest gunfight section in the game, and it takes forever to go through. So when I get to the final portion of this fight, that's when the allies come in and start helping me. But like, that's not the issue. The issue is me just not dying. Because believe it or not, these guys hurt. Oh yeah, Lisa's around here. Ow! Whoa, language.
They want to end everything here.
Haha, Ray! Yeah, he's being rude. Evans is like friggin' mad at this point. My shotgun's better than yours. Golden guy! And he's gone. He gets eaten by the volcano. He gets eaten by the hurricane. Don't bring a shotgun to a pistol fight.
Damn!
Woo!
What happened? You done already?
Again, if I zoom in and get shot at the wrong time, it will wipe my HP off, and I will die. Well, not die, but I'll be very hurt. No! I'm doing really well. Ah, he didn't die! Low rolls! Missing the headshot very bad. There we go. Yep. They weren't there before. They are now. Rocket launcher guys are always the least threatening. See that poor fella? Roofed. It's fine. He's fine. So we've actually made it to the... I've actually, like, flown... Ow! This is the allies phase. So I have to be the one to kill these. See how they're still taking damage when I'm in cover? I have to kill these guys as much as I can. Because if I don't, then I won't progress. And I'm actually blitzing these idiots. I think he's the last one?
Concentrate your firepower and exterminate the enemy.
Ooh, I'm flicking. I'm getting some flick shots. Ooh, those are the last two guys. Ow! Stop it! Stop shooting me in the face. It's rude. No. Bad. Bad. First try. Legendary. I just saved like 15 minutes on my PB. Every time I've tried to do that, I get my butt kicked by that level. Obviously, the heavy handgun, as I indicated, is just so good that if I can actually land the shots, I just blitz it. That's really, 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 really good for the estimate. Yeah, like I think I just saved way too much time. Can I improve any of my skills anymore? Capacity? No. Yeah, I didn't think so. That's right. Okay, so my routing is correct with the amount of SP that I spent. Because technically your values can fluctuate over the course of a run depending on how bad you are or how good you are, but my ranges appear to be on point. Yeah, oh, if I beat my estimate, I PB by default, because my PB is worse than that. I tried to make a video for it. And everything went wrong. And then I was just like, well, Softy, help me out. And he's like, okay, I trust you. Which is fair. 320, I think? I think if I actually got sub 3, I would beat the New Game Plus run. Yeah, so I think. Someone would have to check that. Huh? I don't know. Now this, I do not understand this bit. This guy just comes out and he's like, you, me, fisticuffs. No gun, fisticuffs. I don't even know who he is. He never speaks. No, it's tattoos. Why is the question I ask? Yeah, no, Ray's like, all right, I'm down. I'll show you. Yeah. And then you finish. Three camera pan epic. And then he does that and he dies. Like,
Stop it!
I do not understand.
Come on! Don't let him through! Roger.
Yeah, that is just one random section of the game that has no bearing on any of the plot. You never see that guy before or after that. That just happens and then he's gone. Pardon? Yes, it does. Yeah, it's 2012, the movie, the video game. Exactly. 2012 was still like the whole like, oh, we're gonna die thing. That was still like, that was like 2000s almost. Like after 2K, they were like, what's the next thing that's gonna kill us? Oh yeah, the main calendars. Bro, don't shoot me. I've missed that guy too many times. Nice. Bullet to the cranium. That's what will get him. No, stop shooting me, bro. Woo, no. There we go. I'm getting some bad damage rolls on those orange fellas, which is annoying. But that's fine. That's just bad luck. But overall, I've been doing very well with the gunfights, and I'm very happy with that because I was very concerned. See, this guy, he has no idea. Now he does. And then his friend just pops up from presumably a crouched position. Was he tying his shoelaces? We'll never know. We've got like 3 more gun sections left before we get to like the end of the game when I go up against the boss fight and it's like the most easiest thing of your life. It's so like, whatever. Yeah, this game isn't on speedrun.com. No, it's not. You have to look for like a YouTube video. I am pioneering this game. The leader of the game. I'm gonna submit it to SRL, no, speedrun.com eventually. Yeah, it's D-Doc. So we're on a ferry, and the reason we're on a ferry is because Surge is on this ferry to have control of it. Also, there's a nuclear warhead on this ferry.
I'm on the ferry. He's here.
Got it. I'll send a unit over.
Oh no, I don't want to go this way.
It's too late. The ferry's already moving.
What? Where's it heading?
No idea.
This does nothing. This isn't saving time.
I got it this time.
I could have sworn this was run at an event like the New Game Plus one.
Okay. So what's your plan?
Kill everyone.
Going all the way in to save Lisa.
All by yourself?
So Olsen and Ray have like a history, so that's why they're talking.
Yes, the sole reason for coming here.
Nope, this isn't like, so the skippable cutscenes are like more cinematically designed. This is still technically in the game.
Son of a...
What were you gonna call me, bro?
Oh, how welcoming.
He was on the
Sorry,
phone.
gotta go.
Excuse me. Goosh.
Be careful. You got this far already. Don't get yourself killed just yet.
Yeah, the difference between this cutscene and like regular cutscenes is like the cinematic component.
Olsen, can you hear me?
I can't do anything, so.
We'll be losing the signals. Listen, you better come back in one piece. You don't need no dead hero.
And now we're getting that beautiful, beautiful static, because we're heading in the middle of a hurricane.
We still got a lot of issues to talk about. I put my ass on the line for you.
He said but.
Olsen! Got it. I'll finish the job.
He didn't say anything.
Okay.
Whatever. Ray, you're just a piece of work. And then I get him. Bam. Wrecked. That Kniffy didn't. I think it was. It was a big Kniffy. No. Man, heavy handgun. Ooh. No, no, no. And then there's two? No. Oh, the shadow guy! Oh, no. No. Just bro. Ooh, no, no. Oh, that low roll. I don't like the shotgun guys because they hold their shotguns so close to their face that it actually tanks shots.
This is the end for you and for us. But the surge spirit will never die.
The surge spirit will never die. Oh, that dodge was just completely unnecessary. Burger time. Oh no, it's healing. Woo! What was that? I've never seen him roll just randomly.
Colonel, sir.
That guy lived for his colonel, now he's dead. So that was the second last gunfight in the game? Because now we kill Evans. Yes. How are the guys with helmets dying to headshots? Because my bullets are heavy. So that's a cutscene, it's like more cinematically designed.
What a spectacle! Don't you... Wait!
You know how we had Metal Gear Solid on before? Yeah. You ready for a fun finale? Because it's time for Metal Gear.
This is an experimental toy. Green's arson. This ferry provides transportation for our nuclear warheads. It's our lifeline, so to speak.
So I haven't actually timed this fight with the missiles or the heavy handgun, so we'll see how this pans out. Huh? No. This fight isn't the end of the game. This is just before the end of the game. You'll see. I'll tell you when it's end of game.
What's wrong, Ray? Don't be discouraged. You're damn strong.
Wow, that's rude as heck, bro.
You can say what you want.
How am I gonna beat this thing? What do you think of my new toy?
Let me reload, you puns. There we go. That's what I was looking for.
Today is the best day of my life, Ray. And it Shit. What a monster. Not bad for a prototype, huh?
I can't use a gun that has no ammo in it, but okay. So that's the downside of the rocket launcher, is that it can only hold one bullet.
Alive, Ray? Are you dying? Maybe I can help you.
I would die. Because it's so close to me that the explosion radius would just kill me in the process. That's why I need to do this now, and then once I've run out of bullets, I will, That's what I wanted, because now he's exposed and I can just bull. Bro, calm down. And that's the fight done. That actually did a lot. So the idea is that if you don't destroy the shielding at the front of the, oh, that's right, there's still one more portion of the fight. There we go. So if I don't shoot that, I die. No, he doesn't die. If you don't destroy the shielding in front of him, you have to use the part where you like run up the arm and shoot him to like deal damage to him because you have a gap maybe this big to shoot through. But using the rockets deals damage to him and the shielding and just pushes through. The swag shot. But the fight ain't done yet because now we're gonna need to do a cinematic quick time event fight with him. Again. I don't know why Ray agrees to these. Jick?
What's wrong,
This is so dumb. Oh, I pressed A for dumb for some reason. Ah, it hurt me. I also can't pause this fight, so I can't just like buff myself with HP. Does he do it again? No, I think it just keeps going.
Come on. Calm down, Ray. What's your hurry? Let's have a
So I think this is just scripted, and if you fail, you cop damage, and if you cop too much damage, you die, kind of thing. Like the cutscene itself just plays out normally. I think it's a swaggle? Swag waggle? Oh, that would hurt. He likes to fight. Oh, that's right. It's shake off, not with A. Kniffy, in the arm. That would hurt. Man, it's really in there. Ooh. Resist! Counter!
It's time to finish this off.
The big jump flying punch. Now here's the best part. You go through all of this, you're not even the one that kills him. The old owner, like leader of Surge, literally steps out from behind and just puts like 6 bullets in his chest and he flies off the side and dies. That's it. It's all that work. Yeah, Colonel Hayes. He comes out and he just goes bang, 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 and he's dead. He's like, you don't get the glory of killing Evans.
I'll stop it at any cost.
So I'm gonna do a running section. At the end of the running section, it's game. But I need to defuse a nuclear warhead first. Yeah, that's all right. You think this game couldn't get any better? Oh, that's right. I need to go this way. So, yeah, after all of this, it's been 24 hours. You've survived an earthquake, 2 tsunamis, a firestorm, a volcanic eruption, a lahar, and then a flood and a hurricane. And now the last natural disaster you have to avoid is a nuclear warhead.
Well, first you parachuted through a hurricane.
Yeah, it was fine. Yeah, it's fine.
And then walking through a hurricane.
And we saved like 4 dogs in the process. Oh, we're a bit behind schedule. Where's the thingy? Hello? There we go. Ventilation shaft. Nothing happens during this. Like, we're just navigating our way back to where we entered the ferry at the bottom, so we can get to the nuclear warhead and defuse it. Haha, you can't go to bed yet. So, for some reason, he's set the ferry to explode, and they've blown a hole in the ship, so it's now sinking. With the nuclear warhead underwater. Okay, whatever. No, I think he just wanted to cover his assets and be like, all right, the nuke goes to no one kind of thing. We open this door and we just like not care about it. Wait, what am I doing? Why am I like trying to check out the thing when it's meant to be, yeah, this way? Pretty sure it is. Hang on, what? What happened? Where did I go wrong? Oh, I know what I did wrong. I'm an idiot. Silly me. I'm a goof. I was. Oh no, I'm still meant to open that door, but for a different reason. I was like, you open the door, but then there's something else you need to do. You open the door because it saves your ass later. But you need to go all the way back. Camera, thank you. All the way back. And then we go down here. So we just came out here, we need to go down here. And then we open the door. And this leads to downstairs, right. And now it's flooded, and you're like, oh dang, what am I gonna do?
You gotta be kidding.
Yeah, because the ship's sinking. The ship is sinking at this point. Pardon? Yeah. Suddenly the Titanic, yeah. Except it won't bifurcate. Yeah, it's just a mini ferry. So we're gonna grab this toolbox. Comes complete with your nuclear warhead defusal kit. As they all do, as your standard toolbox in a ferry does. So now we're underwater, and it's like, which truck is it? So if you examine them in the first time you come here, you know it's the middle one. Also, the game tells you it's the middle one. Hey, look, a nuclear warhead. Carry out. She got saved when we had the allies come in. She gets saved during that point in time. This thing's heavy. Oh, not that swole. He needs to pick it up and then gently put it on the ground. And then he needs to drag it across. Yeet! Just hucks it. And now for the best part of the entire game, defusing a nuclear warhead on a ferry that's sinking with just a toolkit and a radio that doesn't work.
Let's get started. Move quickly and be careful. Got it?
No.
Got it.
You'll have to unlock the device first. Okay, can you see the panel? I'm gonna give you an 8-digit key code to input.
I got it.
Okay, here we go.
That was 3085. This is the only time you get this. 1731? Yeah, 31. Okay, cool. Dude.
1731.
There's an infinite number of combinations. He actually voices all of them. So, oh, no, hang on. How do I back it out?
Colonel, give me the codes one more time.
I think I just have to enter it.
All right. 30.
No, don't tell me again. This takes too long. Does it reset it? I think
Input the code through the key panel.
Because then you just enter it, like goes, yeah.
No.
And then it explodes. No, it doesn't.
Key code has been replaced. I'm gonna have to give you the new one.
Oh, what?
2719.
Ooh. 2719. I have to write this down. 021. What? 021 what?
1731.
3. Oh, God. All right, let's not bugger it up. So 2, 7, 1, 9, 0, 2, 1, 3. Enter. How does he have these codes?
Especially when they change.
All right, it's unlocked.
We did it. It has stopped.
Yes, the clock stopped.
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
What happened?
I don't know. The timer started moving again.
What?
I'm as shocked as you are, mate.
Damn, what's gonna happen?
What
Take it easy. Must be
do you think is going to happen when the timer on a nuclear warhead expires?
Okay, I'll unscrew it and check.
This hurts my wrist when I do this.
Oh wow, it's like you're really doing it.
I got to do this for all the screws. That's it. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. Turn! Oh, it hurts my wrist, dude. Come on, just come on. All right, we're good. Dun 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 dun.
Cover off, but there's another device underneath.
What do you think?
There are 6 color cords connected to the base.
Is that so? The key cord is a decoy also. Our efforts were in vain.
Damn it.
Take it easy. There's still a way to stop
Can
it.
you stop? Thank you.
Got it.
All right, cut the color cords first, but be real careful.
So you have to wait until the LEDs are off before you cut it. And he tells you this after 30 seconds, but it's like, who cares?
Now remove the base that is connected to the cord.
Oh no, I've forgotten what the color was. Which color is it?
Do you see a red and a blue cord?
Is it the red cord or the blue cord?
Final step. Now, out of the 2 cords, you must cut.
My radio's cutting out. Colonel can't tell me which cord I need to cut. Oh no.
Well, just have to do it myself.
No, don't worry. I can just call him on the radio, yeah? I've actually forgotten which one it is. It's a... Call the Colonel! Come on. Guys? I don't know which one it is. I forgot. It's always one color, but I've forgotten which color it is. I forgot to write it down. Chat, which one is it? Chat? No, not coin flip. Color. I got 30 seconds. No. Which color is it? Dan!
Hey, been a hot minute. I hear you're defusing a bomb.
A nuclear warhead, but yeah, I don't know which color to cut.
Oh no. Dude, I don't know.
I don't know either, dude.
Oh,
Which one?
I don't know, man. I don't want to blow the place up.
Colonel!
So I did know it was the red one, but yeah, he doesn't respond until 10 seconds are left. And it's like, ooh, no, 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 oh, no, 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 no. Huh? Yeah, oh, 100%. As soon as you get to that point, you just cut the red one and it's done. Ferry's gonna say, pardon? What was that?
You took longer for a main?
Yes.
Dude, I
Bruh,
said...
just PB, because I'm about to PB. Bruh.
Hell yeah.
So at the end of this running thing, game is over. Now I really gotta hoof it. For the finish, for the PB. Go!
Go, 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 go,
Get
go,
those
go,
speed
go, go.
boosts. Chat, join in. Run on the spot or something, I don't know.
Look at this man. This water means nothing to him.
Ray has no time for water.
My goodness.
He's dealt with an earthquake, 2 tsunamis, a firestorm, a volcanic eruption, a lahar, and also a hurricane and a flood. Do you think some sinking ferry is going to stop him? No. Huh? And time. Oh. I can't believe man world records on marathon because my PB was not like worse than the estimate, so I did it.
All right.
Oh yeah, Iris gets reunited with her parents, but we don't care. You've collected all the disaster files and you cleared the game on normal difficulty. Ta-da! Ticket to space, that's when you shoot down the meteorite. But I can't do it with my current set. The twist you. Yeah. That is Disaster Day of Crisis. I'm glad you all enjoyed it. Or not. I don't care. Now,